Hello, everyone. It's day 2, day 0. You can't really put a day on E3 anymore because E3 doesn't really start till Tuesday. So is it day -1 or 2?
This doesn't count as E3. It's just press conference
It's just
day.
press conference day. Is that what we're calling it?
Like, how far away do you move it before it stops being like like, what if they have pressers a week ago? You know, like, is it
I don't know.
E3 -1 week?
Yeah, maybe.
That's dumb.
It is dumb.
What
Yesterday,
day is it today?
It's Sunday. Yesterday wasn't E3 as far as I'm concerned with that EA conference.
-2. It's day negative whatever.
It's day -2. That's the official. We're going with that. I just got the word from Jeff Keighley, who knows all apparently, because he announced the Xbox Scorpios $499 today, earlier, and then retracted the statement. And then my favorite part about that whole shit show was that there was a petition.com petition to have him sued by Xbox.
It was a joke.
But it's still funny.
Read it out. Read it out. Because it's funny.
It's still funny. I'll try to pull it up here in a bit.
So wait, all I heard was that he announced $499. You said he retracted it?
Maybe? I don't know.
No, he didn't retract it. He said unless something major changes, I can confidently say it's going to be $499 or something.
$6.99 Inc. Happened.
Maybe.
Yeah. So I think that's funny that anybody would even be remotely bad. It's 2017. We're leaking everything out here.
We are leaking everything. I'm leaking right now. Are you guys leaking?
I'm leaking all over the place.
I'm leaking all over the place.
I leaked all over myself just now.
I'm so excited. I'm leaking.
Yeah, exactly. Let me pull up the actual tweet. Where did he? Wow, this was so long ago in the world of video games. No, he deleted the tweet. The tweet doesn't exist anymore, Jericho.
All right.
Wow.
Well, fuck, man.
I wonder if he got
he's getting sued.
Yeah, maybe. All right, Jeff Keighley's getting sued. That's it.
Honestly,
Man up.
like if he didn't sign an NDA, but he's one of those guys that probably signed a million NDAs in his life, right? So,
yeah. That's what I woke up to was $499 from Jeff Keighley, and then it got retracted. So we'll see if that holds true. Like yesterday, me and Cohh have kind of talked this to death in terms of our pre-stuff, so I want to hear from Jericho and Tally. Jericho, you just got back from wine country.
I just had a fucking wedding, dude. Not me, but I was at a wedding.
How was the wine country wedding?
I can assure you that there was plenty of wine at the wine country wedding.
That's what I want to hear. That's all we need to know. That's all we need to know. What are you expecting from Xbox here today, Jericho?
Look, man, I am not as in tune with you guys are on the whole spectrum because I switched over to PC like a couple years ago. I mean, we're gonna probably hear something about Forza, right? Like, we're probably gonna see HD cars. We're probably gonna hear way too much about indie games that I personally don't care about, but I know that like Zeke would be nutting over.
Probably gonna see Ori. Ori and the Blind Forest. Or Ori and something leaked. There's a new Ori game.
Wait, really?
Yeah. All
right, so that one's actually cool, and I'm super down to see more of that.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna get a lot of hardware stuff. Enough hardware stuff that I don't care. Like, as long as somebody's happy, great.
Sure. I just hope they show enough stuff on the new hardware. I think this is a very dire statement, but I honestly believe this is do or die for Xbox. Like, they got to come out here and show video games to play on your fucking console.
You're fucking dumb if you think this is do or die for Xbox.
I really do, man.
He's right. Here's the thing. It's probably not do or die from a are they going to be okay financially perspective. They'll be fine. They could release literally a gift wrapped piece of shit and they would sell it and it would probably make millions. But here's where JP
Nintendo like that.
here's where JP does have a little like I kind of agree with him. The Xbox One was of course, from a game selection standpoint and what you use it for, I think many people are in the boat I am, where they got an Xbox One, were pretty excited about it, and then find themselves not really using it and using their PS4 for a lot more. So there's definitely a bias towards Sony right now for a lot of, let's call us casual consolers. That being said, if this console comes out and it's the same way as one, where we don't get a lot of good exclusives, we don't get a lot of things we don't have a lot of reasons to use it over a PS4 or PS4 Pro, that's going to be like a big hit. Xbox One was already arguably pretty bad. If they have another really bad console in a row, especially now they have games coming out for Win 10 too, it's going to get to the point where it's like, is this, like, how far do we want to take this, And then what happens if PlayStation knocks it out of the park again? It's kind of like, oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I don't know. I just feel like that's pretty extreme, It's kind of like...
It's a very extreme statement, I agree.
I hope to see something that brings me back to, like, you remember that year where we got all of the new consoles and everybody was just kind of like, "This is the best 3 in a long time. This is amazing."
Yeah.
This is not gonna be like that. But I hope that we get somewhere near that level of excitement. It's like, how much more, the jump in performance and such. Like the 4K jump's gonna be dope, but the jump in performance isn't the same as like the 360 to the one. They can't like keep continuously getting that far ahead with each iteration. So I don't know.
Right.
Should be cool though. I'm excited.
Yeah, I hope they're gonna show Anthem. We know that's confirmed to be seen. We know Sea of Thieves is gonna be there. So those are 2 games that could definitely be shown on the Scorpio or whatever the fuck it's gonna be called. Which we're gonna get a name.
And we know this. There's so much stuff they want to show that it's going longer. I really kind of hope they knock it out of the park.
They're showing. Wait, really? Where did you hear that?
Over our faces.
Where was that statement said that they're going longer?
That was tweeted out by one of the bigwigs, one of the people that's actually running the conference. They said specifically, "Hey, if you're watching, just a heads up, the conference is going to go long."
How long is long? These are 90-minute
They're scheduled
blocks, right?
for 2 hours, I think.
People are assuming about 2 hours, and it's supposed to be like, I think it's supposed to be between an hour and a half, and he's saying it could be 2 hours and maybe a little bit over.
Okay.
Wow. You know what I want to see that we're. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's good. That's all I had to say. That's good. That's good. Period. Go ahead.
I wish that we would see. I wish we would see more HoloLens stuff, because I was there when they were announcing it and showing it off, and I got to try it out. And I know that like it's not really like this big thing. I just want to see more foray into like tech and interesting gaming accessories, I guess we'll call them, than we've seen in the past. I want to see something different.
Yeah, I agree. Something different's always good. Tally, what are you expecting to see or not to see? What are you excited about for this conference?
I don't want to see no Halo. I don't want to see no Gears of War.
You.
Leave that shit out of here.
You won't see Gears of War. Maybe an expansion for Gears, but I'd be down to see Halo.
Halo teaser. No, check this out. I don't want to see any of that. Oh, well, guess what? We don't have a Halo game, but we have this mobile game for you. No, nothing. I want to see Crackdown 3. I was a huge fan of the Crackdown series.
We'll probably see that.
I want to see what they do with the Scorpio, because I want to see if you're going to announce the Scorpio, announce the price, show us, in action. I want to see what kind of exclusive games are going to come with the Scorpio, or some new IPs that are made specifically like for the Scorpio. And then Anthem, of course. I think we've been waiting to see what Anthem is all about since yesterday, and they've already been hinting it's more like a Destiny kind of shooter kind of game, I think.
Sure. I really wonder how much Microsoft paid for that reveal on there. Like EA devoted a good minute or two of their conference, very coveted time, very expensive time, to saying, watch the Xbox conference tomorrow. That's literally was their announcement, was here's a 30-second clip. By the way, watch the other conference happening tomorrow. So they're kind of choosing a side with that game.
Sorry, JP, they couldn't fit that with the 40 minutes of Battlefront 2 footage.
That's what I said. Let me float this one. They didn't have enough content to fill it, so they were like, "Fuck it, we're gonna promote Microsoft. We're gonna suck Microsoft off, get an exclusive for cheaper."
Maybe so. I don't know. What? Oh yeah, look right there. Twitch even has a poll. Anthem is the number. It's 95%. I wonder if that's accurate. There's no way that's accurate.
No, I believe it. Who the fuck? All right, I'm sorry. Wait, no, Scorpio's on there.
Yeah,
Scorpio. I don't know. Maybe chat fucking hates Scorpio.
Where's the Crackdown 3 love, bro? What?
I'm sorry,
I
but
didn't know there was one.
I'm one of the guys that like Crackdown 3 is like, all right, that's cool. I'll play it. I know what that game is. I don't need to see that game unless you're doing something crazy with the Crackdown formula. Then maybe
I'm in that exact same boat.
Yeah, like Crackdown 2 was cool.
I'm sorry, that game is just near and dear to my heart, man. Like I was a crackhead playing Crackdown.
It's a franchise, dude.
Yeah.
This is the third one in a franchise. That's what they're going for, Tally. You are their target audience. So
there's dozens of him.
Yeah, this poll is pretty skewed. That's pretty impressive right there that Anthem is taking over that much. They don't give a fuck about the new console, which I think that's a sentiment I share as well. I'm one of the people that I don't care what platform I'm playing the game on as long as the game is good. If the software is good, I'll play it on any fucking platform because I'm able to grab all the platforms. Other people are obviously in a different boat.
I have not used my Xbox as much as I have. Like it frustrates me that I don't have more of a reason to use it. Like I'm hoping this conference is a whole bunch of good reasons to use a Scorpio and maybe even a normal Xbox, because I'm sure pretty much anything they announce is not going to be Scorpio only, right?
That's a question we should talk about. Like, do they announce Scorpio only stuff here, and by that,
Wait,
are they
there's
not
such
going to
thing as
launch it on
Scorpio.
Microsoft or on Windows 10 at the same time?
No. Are there Scorpio exclusives? I was under the impression every game would be compatible with Xbox One. Am I in the wrong here?
I mean,
Yeah,
if
maybe.
they go the
You're right.
PlayStation route, that's exactly how it'll be. If
There's
they're
no
mirroring
way
that.
they're not. There's no
Not
way
gonna split
that
their
they're gonna be
audience?
doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, there's no way.
There's a pretty big hardware jump though, and if they really took advantage of that hardware, it would well, I guess they're probably going to do the safe thing and do what Sony did, where they're going to release games and then say if you want like extra graphic options, you can kick it up. But one thing that's going to be interesting is, are we going to see any of that today? Are we going to see any side-by-side images of this is the game on an Xbox One, this is the game on a Scorpio? Look how much more beautiful it is.
How else
Like,
are they going to sell it?
I don't know if they
And
would
have
want
to
to
have exclusives.
I don't know if they would want to shit on their product that way though.
That's exactly.
That's what EA
that's
did,
nothing.
and look at what happened to the Battlefront. Everybody's like, "Man, this game looks good."
Wait, they
I mean,
did side by side stuff for Battlefront?
No, they just shit all over Battlefront 1.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I'm saying like the side by side stuff. I
That'd be
don't
cool.
know. I would be surprised if they were like, here's old Xbox, here's the new Xbox. Like if they did that type of stuff, I'd
It's
be
like
really
the gray
surprised.
screen,
Your
the
current
black and
Xbox
white.
sucks.
This is the old Xbox.
Yeah. It's like an infomercial. Here's some Sea of Thieves footage. I'm pretty excited for this game.
I feel like you have to take a shot every time they say real in-game footage, real players in any demo, and then you can die halfway through a press conference.
Yeah, that's true. I did
this guy.
see a thing.
Wait.
Where was this? There was something that I saw in terms of promoting Sea of Thieves, and they had bracket RP end bracket, as if they're going to show the game with role players.
All right, listen, if this is what I saw last year, which it looks very similar, it's fucking bad. It was bad. They were trying to
Really?
like make it funny. It was like they put a bunch of people, and I can't hear the audio of this right now, and hold on, let me.
This is
Yeah,
where
we
they did
can't
like
hear
the
the
YouTube wannabe type stuff.
Yeah, no, it's like they hired a bunch of people on their dev team to emulate what they think a YouTuber would be like. It's like, haha, all right, guys, good job, let's go. Like, oh man, we're going through.
Yeah.
I was like looking
Well,
around everyone like, what the fuck is this?
There's definitely this weird shift, and it started last year, and it's continuing. At least it continued yesterday with EA, where they're starting to just let content creators run their conferences. Like we saw Jesse something or other. He's a big YouTuber that JERICHO, you'll probably know him before the rest of us. The vlogger guy.
Jesse Weller.
Yes,
Well,
Jesse Weller introed Need for Speed yesterday. Completely botched his lines. Kind of fucked up, but he was still there, and he still has a gigantic audience, and it was still kind of okay.
No, it was not kind of okay. If you were going to hire an influencer to promo or demo your game, like, that's like hiring me and having me read a script. Like, you're going to hire me because I'm loud and, like, flamboyant and,
Sure.
you know, whatever. You're not going to have me sit here and, like, read solitaire, like, fucking lines. So it makes no sense. They didn't use them in the right way. It's like
Okay.
they didn't make it work the way they should have.
Apparently, Angry
JP.
Joe might be in this panel as well.
JP,
So,
JP, look at the opposite side of it. Like, can we just kind of semi-agree? Maybe that kind of shit just needs to stop.
I
Maybe
don't
just
know.
focus.
I mean,
Do you like that? I mean, I don't like. I think they should just focus more on like bringing us the game and the goods and the gameplay. Like, I think like putting in all these people there is just like taking up too much time and like setting everything up and all these.
Here's the thing. I think when you do a conference like this, you want to reach as many fucking people as possible, right? That's the goal with this, is to blast your message out and hit as many ears as possible.
Yeah.
Last year when they had all the,
I can agree.
but last year when they had the celebrities, I feel like it was more successful then, even though Snoop Dogg was fucking smoking a joint and looked like they all look ridiculous. But
No.
that got more press for them than
It was entertaining.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It was entertaining, and
But
that's
Snoop
the
Dogg's
thing.
not
Like if you
a game,
like
kind of
Tally,
gamer YouTuber though.
well,
Like,
everything you just said is what E3 used to be. It used to be behind closed doors,
Right.
invite only for the industry, and the only type of like big pomp stuff would be to capture investors. But now it's a public show. Now it's like it's designed from the ground up to, again, like JP said, pull as much eyes onto it as it can. So at this point, it's probably going to get just even more ridiculous. It was ridiculous last year. It's probably going to get even more ridiculous this year, and the trend is just going to continue, especially if it starts getting more popular because it's public. So speaking of which, do we know numbers yet? Have they announced like pre-sale tickets or anything for this? Because
I don't think
this is like
so.
one of the first years that it's public, right?
I don't think so. Yeah, we'll probably know that by the end of the week, I would assume. I do know that yesterday at the EA Play thing, which is their like you can go and play all the new games that they showed yesterday, or most of the games they showed yesterday. I think I saw Gunrun, Twitch staff, saying that there was like 50 plus people that weren't even allowed in yesterday because they were over capacity. So
50 whole people?
Well, it seems like 50 to 100 people just couldn't get in and were not going to be able to get in.
God, I don't believe that, because if you've been to E3, the influx of people going and leaving is so absurd that
this is EA Play. This isn't E3. It's a different thing.
I do believe
right?
that. I do believe that. Never mind.
So people are being turned away. So we at least know there's an audience that wants to see this shit and go to this stuff in LA. And I'm with Ko. Like I want to see how many people show up and how crowded that floor is.
I want to. Yeah. All right. So did any of you guys go last year?
Nope.
Last year was.
I've never been to an E3.
Good.
Yeah,
I
don't plan on going.
It's like good.
I mean, because look, if you want to go to experience it, great. It's just not fun. And last year was so empty on, I guess it was the second day. I was laying in the middle of the floor, and like spread eagle to take a photo because I was like, there's nobody here. It was like hauntingly empty. So I don't know. They needed to open it up to the public.
Yeah.
Not what it used to be.
It's definitely changing for sure. I mean, you have all these conventions like PAX and all that stuff blowing up in the US. I feel like it's a money-making opportunity for the world of E3, which has been a kind of the golden thing to go to each year. JERICHO, what are you laughing at over there? I'm going to ask you now.
I'm laughing at saying the flow. What the fuck did I say that for?
Get on the flow.
Get on the flow.
You say flow.
Yo, that's the new slang, man. Come on.
Yeah. What is this?
Floor.
Oh, this is State of Decay 2. So we'll probably see. They showed this last year a little bit, or they showed this trailer. I don't know if they showed gameplay.
Oh, you know what? By the way, quick thing about something we said, I think on the last episode of Drop Frames, we were talking about Days Gone.
Yeah.
Remember how we thought a little bit that Days Gone was going to be like a Last of Us kind of thing?
Yep.
It's a State of Decay competitor.
That makes sense. Okay, I understand that now.
It's not like a beginning to end story game. It's apparently a sandboxy, random event, you make your own story in the world kind of game. So that kind of threw a lot of our comparisons on a wheel there.
I understand that now. That makes sense. I guess we can jump back to Anthem a little bit because I think that's maybe what most people are super stoked for after yesterday. And I posed this question as well on Twitter. I'll ask it to you guys. If that is just a Destiny clone or a Destiny competitor, as it were, is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing?
They will lose to Destiny. It's not even they
really
like that. If you don't think Destiny 2 is going to be one of unless they fuck it up, which they could, but unless they fuck it up, Destiny 2 is going to slaughter a lot of the games that are coming out this year.
Even with a BioWare name behind it, you think it still doesn't matter?
I think it matters, and it definitely is better than something else. But I really don't have a lot of faith that Destiny 2 could be eclipsed by that. It looked good, but we also have no info, so who knows? Yeah.
What about the rest of you, Ko and Tally? What do you think? Is it a thing that's hopefully big enough if it is a Destiny competitor to make a splash in that looter shooter world?
I think it certainly could make a splash, but I completely agree with JERICHO. I think Destiny 2 is going in not only with a lot of hype behind it on its own, but an extremely dedicated, already pre-existing community that's going to get the game regardless. And then those guys are going to tell their friends how cool it is when it comes out, and the whole thing's going to blossom out. So I think I don't want to say, and I don't have the numbers to support saying something like it's the same thing between like World of Warcraft and other MMOs, where World of Warcraft is just always going to be successful and other MMOs are going to kind of come and go over the 10 years that Destiny is going to be evolving. But Destiny 2 will always have a presence at this point. Okay. Even if people don't play it, it's become a foundation.
Yeah. Tally, I want to hear your thoughts. By the way, this is a promotional thing that came out yesterday for Anthem, which is even more telling than the fucking trailer that we were shown yesterday. So it looks like a 4-player
Titanfall Light.
Something, yeah. Tyler, what about you? Do you think it's big enough to move the market?
Nah, man. Destiny 2 is coming with so much hype, man. They're using the BattleNet infrastructure behind it too, which is pretty awesome. No, I mean, I'm hoping Anthem is not a Destiny clone, so it's something different. Maybe something like Ella was saying yesterday, something a little bit more role playing related. Because since BioWare is really amazing with that kind of shit, but. Right. I mean, from what we know, it is a Destiny clone. Not 100%, but I mean, I think Destiny 2 is gonna just decimate everything when it comes out, just by pure numbers. Like,
Funny enough,
I can't.
Funny enough, Destiny 2 is at the PlayStation conference this year, and Microsoft is getting Anthem. So,
by the way,
sides
one
are
thing
being
we've
chosen.
kind of been glancing over a little bit. This may not be a Destiny clone at all.
Right.
This may be a Borderlands.
Sure.
It's
yeah.
a MOBA.
No, the only thing we know for sure. The only thing we know for sure
Paragon
it's a
clone.
looter shooter.
Sure.
That's what we've been hinted at. That it's a looter shooter. So it could be like a co-op adventure. This may have no multiplayer at all. Like
You're right.
it's
be.
BioWare. So I mean, BioWare does some multiplayer stuff, but not SWTOR. But there's
Say,
yeah. But they don't. They haven't done like a Destiny style game, but they have done a lot of single player games. So I don't know. It could be Borderlands. That could be kind of cool.
Yeah.
While we're kind of just talking about stuff, have any of you played Lawbreakers?
Me and Co and maybe Tal. Yeah, I think actually Tal was there. We played it when it was first announced, like 3 years ago at PAX.
Right.
I think.
yeah, like 2 or 3 PAXs ago.
I
Man.
played it.
Wow.
Yeah, I played it 2 years ago and it was garbage. But I just
It
played
wasn't the best. Yeah.
It was fucking bad. I played it early last week, and I actually loved it. They've changed it. I used to be like, why are you trying to compete with Overwatch? Like, that's not smart. I don't think you're gonna be doing it right. And well, obviously, I am a high tier game critic, so people listen to me. But I got onto it, and it's more Quakey now. Like a lot has changed to the point where I'm gonna start playing it in its beta. But yeah, I was just wondering because most of the people in my playtest were with me when I was playing it the first time, and they all we left. We just left the first time we played. We were like, all right, we're done. But yeah.
Yeah, you might have been there actually when we all played that as well back at PAX, because that was like wasn't it in a trailer, like it was in
it was in a little room. We had to take a van to it and everything.
That's okay. I do remember that.
Yeah, they
now.
bagged us and shit.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
It was pretty nuts. So yeah, we'll get started here in about 7 minutes. We're watching the /Twitch stream. I will say there are other platforms that are streaming it in 4K. If you do want to watch said platform, you can do that. And there is even a platform where if you watch it and connect your Xbox account, you'll get free Xbox things if you want to do that as well. So there's a lot of different ways to take in this content for sure.
Watch it here though.
Yeah, we're watching it on /Twitch. So if you want to watch it along with us, then you can. If you want to full screen it on your own, but we'll be full screening it here, and I'll make sure that the audio levels. Yesterday, it was all over the place at EA's conference. Sometimes they were super high, sometimes they were super low. So I'll be watching it as best as possible this time around to make sure that we're on the level, as it were. Does the idea of 4K content in terms of games made for 4K content, like actually 4K textures and stuff, is that exciting to you guys?
Yeah. Bring 4K to the masses as quick as possible, so you keep forcing. I mean, the higher resolution games we get, the higher bit rate we get on Twitch eventually. I mean, it's all kind of interconnected, isn't it?
A 4K stream, that's like...
I'm not saying we're going to do that.
That's like 20,000 bit rate if you want to make it look decent.
I'm just saying, why wouldn't you be at least a little bit excited that they're trying to move the needle in what the normal resolution is? Like, we've been at 1080 for so long.
I will tell you why, Jericho.
What's up?
Because the more they move that direction, the further away from 60 FPS they get. And I think that's what a lot of people have issues with. It's high resolution is nice, but in my opinion, 60 FPS is much more important. I will gladly stay at 1080 if we get everything up to 60 FPS.
I think a different way to say that,
it's just going to be that much further away.
I think a different way to say that is it's not getting away from 60 FPS. It's starting over back at 30 and then building to 60. Yeah. Right?
Am I crazy in saying they can't have an option to play a 1080 60 or 4K 30? Like, is that not
perfect? Absolutely.
And if they do that, then that solves all these problems.
I think that does solve all this problem.
Yeah, but like,
call up Phil. Get Phil on the phone. Tell him right now to change his entire conference. Give him a text. Yeah, he's not busy or anything. 5 minutes to show at all.
Yeah, no.
I do agree
Jericho,
though.
That would be perfect. If every game were to follow that would. Oh man, I wish. I don't even know of a single game that does that.
Yeah.
That's a good point though. That was a good point. Yeah, I kind of forget that if we're gonna prioritize resolution, we're gonna put FPS secondary, which isn't great, you know.
Yeah, but it does push those TV sales, man, and that's what the people care about at the business.
About it.
Yeah,
about
the consumers don't fucking care about that shit. Well, that's not true. I think we live in a world where we're surrounded by people that care about 60 FPS. We don't. The people that want 4K 30 or don't care about 60 is probably a better way to say it, are not people that we keep in the same company of. They're probably
we don't sit with them. They
yeah,
can't
we don't.
sit with us.
That's. It sounds really shitty to say that, but it's honestly true. Like the people that don't fucking care about 60 FPS are not hardcore enthusiast Twitch streamers that stream games for a living. I think is the best way to say it.
God, JP, you asshole.
I mean, people agree with that. I think everyone watching the stream though, fucking for the most part, cares about 60 FPS. I think the majority of Xbox console owners don't care about 60 FPS.
Okay. Yeah, I
You know what,
disagree
JP?
with that. But.
You know what? I bet they would if they really knew what they were missing.
It's probably true. It's probably a case of ignorance.
Which is maybe why they don't want to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, once you get up there, it's hard to go back.
They don't want that one game to come out at 60 FPS and then all the other companies be like, oh, you did not just do that shit.
You guys know Call of Duty ran at 60 FPS, right? Like since COD 4, right? So
Yes.
it's not like 60 FPS just doesn't exist on consoles.
Yeah. Totally.
Okay. I was
Totally.
just I mean,
But
I feel like
it's
most
not
people
mainstream. It's the industry standard is 30. And that's I think
It
we're
is.
talking industry standard right now.
Yeah.
You know what? We should have 24 FPS games. Really make them cinematic, you know?
God, it'll be
Just
like
go for the movie.
This is totally off topic, but it was like watching the Comey thing the other day on Twitch where it was 24 FPS, like 300p.
What the fuck is this?
I like tuned into a different channel. I was like, oh my God, their skin tone is completely different from what's on Twitch. They actually have blood in their skin. What the fuck? They were so white on the fucking Twitch. Anyways, yeah. I know what you're saying. I don't know what well, let's go around. What is the console going to be called? Do they just keep the name Scorpio?
I heard the rumor Xbox 10.
No.
That
To
doesn't
sync
make
it
any
to sync it to
fucking
their
sense.
Windows, and then they would sync them moving forward.
If they call it the X10, then I'm gonna fucking vomit.
That just
I hate
means
it when
that
people-
that just means that
You
Microsoft can't count because they go 360. No, they go Xbox 360 back to Xbox One and now Xbox 10.
All right, we got
What the
got the first one.
I
We got
know what I'll name it.
360. Like, what is it gonna be called, Tally?
X.
The Xbox X?
The X.
No, just X. You don't even say Xbox. You just say
Oh
X.
shit.
I don't think they can do. Hey man, you bringing your X over today? It's like, what the fuck? No.
And then the next
now that you
Sony,
said
the next
that, I mean,
PlayStation
shit,
is just
okay.
like it's just like a symbol, and it's like the formerly known PlayStation 5 imperative.
Do you think that they call out Microsoft, or do you think, or sorry, Sony? Do you think there's subtle jabs throughout the conference at Sony for them having the quote like most powerful console? They already have shirts saying I have witnessed the most powerful console in the crowd, which we'll see today. Do you think they're going to call out Sony at all?
Someone brought a PC.
I mean that's the real joke. All right, that's for us to laugh at, not for
That
them.
was the low-hanging fruit, is what that was.
Yeah.
You can do better, Co.
I know I can.
Do you think they're gonna rip on Sony at all?
I think they'll have quote unquote friendly banter. You know, I don't think they're gonna go balls deep because it would look so dumb.
What if Phil
if
just
they
came
did.
out and said, fuck you, Sony, and threw a PlayStation? It smashed on the ground.
I would be so ready. Let's turn this into like the Octagon. I want to see some like.
I mean, JP, if the consoles were like even remotely close in sales and not like, you know, Sony at like 56 and them at 27, then you could throw some jazz. But you have no right to say shit when you're behind like twice as many units.
I mean,
at this
we
point.
were talking about it yesterday. I think Zeke was saying, or sorry, on the pre-show, I think Zeke was saying it. You have more right to talk shit to get more people interested in what you're saying because you need a louder message to sell more consoles, right? So there's an opposite way of doing that. Is trying to make a bigger splash.
I would look at them and
is
just
this?
be like,
I guess it's starting.
oh,
This is it.
I
I
got
guess we're
something
starting.
happening.
I guess
Right.
we're going. They're showing 4K.
Thank God they know how to count though. Like, you know, this is helpful.
This is a great way to show it to plebs right here. This makes people understand what 4K is.
Yeah.
I play WoW. I don't know the difference.
The audio is really fucking low. All right.
Oh, here we go.
Ultra HD buzzwords. Oh, it's the same stage as last year.
It is. You're right. Yeah.
This is the 2017.
All right, chat. I am
Xbox
warning you.
E3
There will be a
review.
random audio bump from the stream that we're watching because it's low as fuck right now, and they're gonna notice it in a couple seconds. So just be ready for your ears.
Ooh.
Oh, we got some.
They're just starting off.
That's how you do it, bro.
Yeah, I really can't hear anything.
I know it's very quiet.
I have it on max. Like
I don't want to put it too high.
I'm gonna turn
because-
Skype down.
Yeah. This is a processor. Dude, they're really going all in with the tech porn.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, it's beating it. That screen sharing though.
I think this is the Pentium 2 commercial.
Here, let me hide the hype meter, guys.
Where's the hype meter at?
I turned it off. There's no hype for this. Wait, what is that? Oh, that was Gears of War.
Ears, yeah.
No, please,
Lord of
no.
the Rings.
Stop it.
That was Shadow Mordor.
No!
There's Halo. There's Halo. There's Forza. There's Anne. Nope, never mind.
She's like, what the fuck is... How did I get here?
Man, LSD is crazy.
This is like...
Are you guys seeing this shit?
This is how it feels to chew 5 gum.
Wait, what game is... Oh, that's Shadow Mordor.
And Buffer.
Oh, you got Buffer already?
Yeah.
God damn
And more Gears of War. And more Halo. Crackdown!
That's Crackdown.
Yeah, there's some Crackdown.
Oh my god, it looks just like the goddamn... Like...
That's it right there.
Here comes the title drop.
What's the name? Give me a name!
X! Say X!
What's the fucking name?
What's it called?
Hold on. They also didn't show a. They didn't show a Xbox
same.
Elite controller there, so it ships with a standard controller. It looks like.
It literally looked like they previewed the Xbox One again.
Seriously, I agree completely. It looks just like the game.
Yeah, stop it. Stop. No.
Oh my god. I hate this fucking employee chanting bullshit.
Good afternoon. To those of you with us here in person, watching on this incredible 4K screen, to the millions watching
gonna
us around the
All right,
world.
let's
or
see how many
TV,
times they say 4K.
online,
One.
Take a
Seriously,
shot.
I was
Those
just
of
about to
you
say that,
watching
JP.
and interacting on Mixer, on behalf of everyone on
Mixer,
Team
the
Xbox,
premium live stream
welcome to
site.
E3 2017.
Mixer, aka Beam.
Where you couldn't fire
Beam.pro.
file for a copyright.
When the renegade group of gamers, creators, and engineers came together to form the original Xbox team
They're
and
renegade
deliver the
bros.
first Xbox console,
Could you really not have
we
gotten
were
a better
driven by
shirt? It
three
looks like something
principles.
you'd make on Spreadshirt for
Power
like
developers,
$7.
delight gamers,
Like,
and deliver true
that's Times New
hardware and
Roman.
technical innovation. The
Player
original
one.
Xbox team lived by the mantra, there's no power greater than X.
Oh no.
And today, we are
Oh, is it
proud
X?
to welcome
Oh
the
my
newest
God.
member of the Xbox family, fittingly named Xbox One X.
Oh my god, Tally called it.
Oh my God!
It's the triple X.
Xbox One
Oh,
X,
no.
the most powerful console ever made,
Wow.
sets a new quality
But
standard
also,
for gamers and
Coase
game
said
creators.
10.
Starting on
So-
November
Yeah,
7th,
X, though. He's
Yeah,
saying
I'm wondering if it's
Xbox
going
One
to be
X
with 11.
joins the Xbox One and the Xbox One S when it launches worldwide.
Oh yeah, I guess we should have seen that coming with the nomenclature. 1S, 1X.
Now, I'd like
That's-
to
that's
introduce
a
one of
weird
our
name.
leaders in the Xbox engineering
wait for the
team,
new Vin Diesel
responsible for
X.
making the Xbox One experience great for gamers
The Xbox
and
One X.
developers.
Huh.
Please welcome my friend,
rolls off the tongue.
Kareem Chowdhury, to tell you more.
No, it's the Xbox One X.
That's retarded. I still don't get it.
The crowd seems not very cheery.
Like 5 people.
Thanks,
Wow.
Well,
Phil.
they probably stopped
It's
their
an honor
employees
to be
from
here at
fucking screaming.
E3 and represent 3 years of engineering the team has done to bring you Xbox One X.
This guy.
From the beginning, our focus on game
that
creators and you, the gamer, gave us 3 big goals we needed
Wait,
to
everyone's
hit.
saying November 7th. Is that
Power,
really the
compatibility,
launch
and
date? Did we miss that?
craftsmanship. Let's talk power.
I don't know, I
which
wasn't paying
starts with the
attention.
specs. 6
keep
teraflop GPU clocked at 1.172 gigahertz.
That's a word.
12 gigabytes of GDDR5 memory.
That's actually dope.
And 326 gigabytes per second of memory bandwidth.
I'm computer stupid. Is that good?
These
I mean,
are
it's good for a console.
numbers
For
that are
that-
more
for that
powerful
price,
than
that's
any
kinda
other
nice.
console on every dimension. Because that's what it takes to give game creators the power they need so you can experience true 4K resolution,
You can see the
4K
subtitles
textures,
up in the
and 4K
top right.
assets in your living room.
Granted, those aren't subtitles, but
So whenever I was there, I would literally stare and wait
And
for
when
a
we
big
say
announcement
true
so I could
4K,
record
we
it
mean
before
8
they
million
said it.
pixels, high dynamic range, wide color gamut, premium sound like Dolby Atmos,
Love me a
and
wide color gamut.
4K
I love
UHD
buzzwords.
Blu-ray playback.
Oh, Atmos sound.
buzzwords.
Next, compatibility.
Oh, here we go.
We knew compatibility
on.
was critically important for Xbox One X, and your reaction to 360 backward compatibility has energized the team even more.
Energized.
So right from the start, all of your Xbox One accessories
Okay,
and games
has
will
to have
work
that.
with Xbox One X.
Yep, 100%.
That make it sound like that's special. It should have.
But for the team and me, that wasn't good enough.
Okay.
We wanted more.
Is it
The
gonna play
game
at
library
360?
you have today will look and play even better on Xbox One X
Upscale.
with enhanced visual fidelity,
Upscale.
anisotropic filtering, and faster load times.
So they're doing the PS4 Pro thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're Pro
Kinda what they
Even
had
if
to.
you haven't
Yeah.
made the jump to a 4K TV yet, we designed this product for you as well.
Got scale down.
Since Xbox One X enables a technique called super sampling, the new 4K
Oh.
games you see on stage today will look better on your 1080p TV than anything you've seen before.
Okay.
Okay, super sampling. That's pretty cool.
And finally,
That's actually pretty awesome.
craftsmanship.
Yeah.
We meticulously paid attention
We threw this
to
thing off
every
of buildings
detail
and
of
it broke
design
every
to
time, so we
craft
put a
our most
parachute in the back.
technically advanced console
Will it
ever.
blend?
It starts with the Scorpio engine. We use 16 nanometer technology to build a 360 square millimeter chip with 7 billion transistors and a 384-bit wide memory bus.
Dude,
Keep
somewhere
talking.
out there, the
This is the
Xbox
fastest,
fanboy is
most
literally just
advanced
coming
processor.
everywhere. Just
That's
all
what I
over
was
the
just,
place.
I'm close. I'm close.
Our premium design
doing
means that
it, you
every
guys.
millimeter and every
How many
component within
teraflops?
the console
Say it
has
again.
been architected for maximum power and efficiency. Our aspirations were so high, an industry standard approach just wasn't good enough. The Scorpio engine is so intense
It's liquid
that for the
cooled.
first time ever on a console,
That's
we're
cool, yeah.
using a liquid-cooled vapor chamber normally reserved
Oh,
for servers
dude.
and high-end PC cards.
Wow,
That's
okay.
sick. So you can fill it with your own e-cig juice, and it just has it like your Xbox
An
vape.
engineer on the Xbox hardware
I'm down
team
with that.
invented a new power management system so innovative, we named it after him. The Hovis method uniquely optimizes
Hova?
every
What?
single Xbox One X at the
I don't know what
system
you just said.
and component level to deliver consistent performance efficiently and elegantly. Now, it's easy to
sounds
think all this
Xbox sex.
technology and
It
capability
does, yeah.
will
I
mean a
already
bigger
saw, yeah, a couple
console.
people saying that on Twitter.
But again, we wanted more.
I want more.
Not
Or not
only
great,
have
sorry.
we built the most powerful
Did I say the
console
price yet or
ever,
Not yet.
Xbox One X is the smallest Xbox ever.
Oh, is it?
Whoa,
pretty small.
okay.
Oh, God, I got that on my brick.
All of this for
This is the
$8.99.
system you asked us to build, and it has been a great honor to design and build it for you. I couldn't be more proud of our team, and I hope you love it as much as we do.
Okay.
Now, let's see what this monster can do.
Oh, here are the games. Okay, good. Show us the games.
Exclusive world premiere.
Windows 10. Windows 10.
Exclusives. Exclusives.
No, it's an exclusive premiere, not an exclusive.
This is Forza.
Yeah.
Yeah. Off-roading.
Nope, Crackdown.
Okay.
Wants
Really?
to do
Yep.
shit.
I don't know what it is anymore. They're confusing me.
Is the city, man.
I've seen this. This
City
is
Gateway.
Battlefront. Oh, it is Forza. Are you kidding me?
Oh, here we go. You got to show
It is
car games.
Forza.
Look, car games
Holy
make
shit.
tech look good. That's just the
They
truth of it.
do. Don't shit on my car games.
I respect the car.
Red Dead Redemption.
That does look fucking pretty.
Oh,
On the water on
Not
that
gonna
helmet.
lie, if that's actually in 4K, that fucking looks pretty.
all that 4K. And the interior still looks like shit.
That Rain-X at work.
Yeah.
That does look.
That looks pretty fucking amazing.
Muscle.
All right, the textures on that grass aren't that great, but
There's some shots where it doesn't look, yeah.
I think this is all gameplay though. Looks like.
Inside looks
yeah. What the is that big rig racing? Oh my god. Holy shit.
All right, Forza
Yeah, I'm
7.
about it.
Looks pretty.
Does
Very pretty.
From the Forza Racing franchise, Dan Greenawald.
All right, that's the first predictable title. Everybody take a shot.
Yep. But they did show Halo. So are we gonna see a new Halo?
No, shut up,
I would
JP.
be happy.
In the automotive world,
more Halo.
supercars
Oh,
are
yeah,
debuted
let's get
at
on to the car porn.
international
Let's
auto
go.
shows. Frankfurt,
About
Lower
it.
the fucking
Detroit.
Ford GT
GT.
down
But through
again.
your passion for racing on Xbox
I was there for
and
that. That was
PC,
tight.
Yeah, I mean, it was
Forza
probably pretty cool.
has become the premier partner to the automotive industry. So today, for the first time in history,
Everybody gets a car.
flagship supercar is making its world debut here at E3.
What?
Oh, they're gonna do it again.
They're gonna do it.
Do it. Show it.
Oh, oh, open that bitch up.
What is it?
This year, we
It's a
announced a
Porsche.
6-year
A Porsche.
partnership
Oh,
with
it's the
Porsche
hypercar?
to bring you amazing experiences, both in game and in person.
Yo,
Porsche shares our vision for the future
lights on,
of
fuck's
racing
sake.
I'm
and
fucking
esports.
hard.
And this car has never been seen
told you the car
outside
porn
of
is
the
coming.
guarded
Shut
walls
up.
of Porsche. That honor belongs to you exclusively. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present the 2018 Porsche 911 GT2 RS.
Oh, it's the new GT2.
Oh, that's fucking sexy.
I beat a little.
Out.
That's a good-looking car that has nothing to do with the console.
This is not only the most aggressive expression of Porsche's legendary design, it features the most powerful
this just become a car
road-going
show?
911
I
That's what
told
I'm
you the
saying,
car
like,
porn was
everybody
coming.
Like the
How much is
Xbox
this
One
car
X,
worth?
it's a monster.
Well, it's a
And
limited.
with over
I don't know.
4.8
GT3 is
million
like 200K,
active
right?
players across Xbox
Probably like
and Windows
300,
10,
400K.
Forza is one of the largest
probably,
racing
yes,
communities
of course.
on the
The
planet.
GT3 RS is
You
like 100.
made this
For
historic
Twitch
moment
streamers,
possible.
let's just call it a
Through your
Thursday, you
passion
know, because
for
we're all
racing,
millionaires.
The digital and
Yeah,
the real
right.
worlds are merging. in a
I gotta start
Billionaires.
unprecedented way.
Minecraft videos again.
So now, let's take a
wait
look
till next
at
expansion
the
released
Porsche
by this
911 GT2 RS in Forza Motorsport
God,
7
that is so
running
hot.
on Xbox
It is a
One
hot
X.
looking car, man. Holy
I'm
shit.
joined on stage by two presenters for our Forza Racing Championship Esports Series.
I'm Shannon McIntosh, professional
Hi,
race
Shannon.
car driver and Porsche driving coach.
Okay.
Oh.
I'll be pushing the GT2
Oh.
RS to
I'm like,
its
that's not that
limits
Oh my
on
God,
the
there's
sun-baked
people
streets
on
of Dubai.
platforms.
And I'm Verena May, professional racer and stunt driver. I will be fighting to survive dynamic
That's
weather
cool.
in the Nürburgring in this Nissan GTR race car.
We start with Shannon in her customized driver on Dubai. Using the power of Xbox One X, Forza Motorsport 7 runs at a native
Whoa,
4K
that
and a
FPS
rock-solid 60
is
frames per
chugging.
second.
Wait, they just said 60
And
frames.
we have the
Yeah.
additional power to
Native
deliver
4K 60.
shocking levels of detail.
This is 60?
Using super high resolution assets, we've recreated
Yeah, it
the
looks
intense
60 to me.
feel of one of the greatest driving roads in the world, the Hafid Mountain Pass.
This looks chuggy to me. Maybe my
Really?
stream is just chugging.
Yeah, maybe it's just stream. But for me, it looks pretty cool.
But in Forza Motorsport 7, we've reimagined the entire racing experience on all devices. Racing is more immersive and dynamic. Ominous skies roll in as car parts rattle and vibrate.
Ooh, even the wires on the
We've
dash.
made racing more epic and grand. Race through
More
living
epic.
environments featuring spectacular vistas and massive scale.
That rain
You can
looks
see
good,
we
man.
made racing more dynamic.
Rain's a great way
and
to show off
surprising.
4K.
Dynamic puddles grow as
Water is always
storm
my go-to
unleashes
when I'm
its
trying to
fury.
like look at something.
Yeah.
It's more thrilling. And
Put some water on it, man. Make it
Feel the
wet.
intense
Just
heat grease up your
splash.
tires as you battle your rivals.
Water. Water.
And it's more beautiful
That's
and
really
alive. Dark skies open up and change as the sun emerges from the clouds for a breathtaking finish.
That looks really good right there. That sunset shot.
I think they were smart to show this.
Yes.
with the X.
Racing is reborn in Forza. Whether running on the Xbox One family of consoles or Windows 10 PCs,
You know the best part?
Forza Motorsport
That
7
comes
is
to
the most
Windows 10.
technically advanced
We got it. We don't have to
Oh,
fucking
thank
buy
you.
it.
Yeah,
We
you're
don't have to
racing
fucking buy a
games
console.
ever made. With more than 700
And you know it's gonna look
cars,
damn well.
it features the largest
Dude,
collection
if they
of
announce the new
Lamborghinis,
Halo
Ferraris, and
on
Porsches.
PC,
Oh my God!
Everest.
Catch
I would
me never
flip-
played Call of Duty
Today,
again.
I would flip the
you were
fuck
the
out.
first people to see the
That'd be dope.
2018 Porsche 911 GT2 RS. And this week at E3, like me, you can be the first to drive it.
So come experience the most powerful
were they just playing the game?
road-going 911 ever made.
I don't
Yeah.
believe it.
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the
yeah.
Xbox One X.
That's why they
the
were
most
there.
powerful console
Oh.
ever made.
Those
Okay.
people were
Motorsport
driving
7.
pretty good.
Thank you.
That's what I'm saying.
And Forza's like it's a really hard race.
It's pretty tough, yeah, on the hardest shit.
Good. If they were doing that, they fucking slayed.
Is the Twitch stream? Let me pull up some video stats.
I'm going to play a ton of Forza Motorsport 7 when it ships on October 3rd.
Yeah, we got 1080-60 on
And when
Twitch.
Xbox One X launches, we will all get to experience Forza Motorsport 7 in true
Well, this is
4K
October 3rd.
at 60
Yeah.
frames per
So
second.
when's the X come out then?
November 7th?
Today, we're going to showcase
That
the
doesn't make
world's
sense to me.
greatest creators with a lineup of different types of games for every type of gamer.
Okay.
It is
Here we
the
go, here we
largest
go.
and I
Show us
believe
some
the most
fucking
diverse
games, Phil.
lineup of games that we've ever shown.
We're
on
not
our
going
Xbox
to the
E3
Mixed Pot
stage.
giveaway, goddammit. Show us games.
Games from creators large and
I'm gonna do
small, games that inspire and challenge
is
us,
Mixer?
games that transport us to new worlds and offer us new perspectives,
Transport.
and games that push the boundary of our art
Oh my
form.
God, this speech every fucking year.
Today, we will feature 42 games here on our
Hey,
stage.
I'm up for that. That's a lot of games.
Damn.
42
How
games?
are you?
Yeah, here we go.
22 games
Coach has
with
got a boner.
console exclusivity on Xbox
22
One.
games console exclusivity. That sucks.
Dude, okay.
But that's how you get people
Every
interested in
one
the
of these
Xbox.
games will play great on
you
each
guys.
member of the Xbox One family.
22 what?
But of course,
22
they
Xbox
will play
exclusive, so
best
not
on
PC.
Xbox One X.
I think is what that means.
Well,
Probably 12 or indie
that-
game.
Up next is a game from a creative team that built their franchise on Xbox. In 2010, 4A Games worked with us to launch a single-player masterpiece that I played on Xbox 360.
Wait, what?
Now, I'm honored to bring them back with the premiere of their next work, running in-engine in true 4K.
What is
World
4A?
premiere.
I don't know those devs.
I don't know who those guys are.
Fable? Something? I don't know.
Ooh.
That looks good.
Metro dudes.
Really? Metro? That'll. Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Oh my God.
That's- No.
Those are some fucking minotaurs or something.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Are they really starting with this right now?
Oh, dude.
Is this
No,
Metro?
Frank.
Are they gonna Metro? Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Code just came.
shit!
Code just had a boner. That game
No
looks
boner.
good. They still got the mask breathing shit.
It looks seems like the beginning of the
It
first
looks
one.
really, really good. Like.
Damn.
That's scary.
It's gonna be a yes for me.
Yeah, this looks really good. That's a lot of textures. That's a lot of shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yo, fuck spiders. Burn
Yo,
that
if you're
shit down.
hyped about this,
Ah!
that's hype music.
Oh my god, that text. Look at that fucking monster.
This is too real, bro. This is too real.
Oh, it's
I'm playing
28
this.
days later music, right?
No.
It
I'm
sounds
not
like
even looking
it.
at the screen right now. I can't. Is the trailer over?
No.
Look at the smoke.
Yeah, I mean, that looks absurd. I feel like I've heard this music a billion times, though.
It's like 28 days later, as.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay.
His mask is broken. Look at that. Oh my god.
That looks really good.
That looks insane. If they do a fucking E3 downgrade, like if we're playing this game and it doesn't look like that, I'm gonna be pissed.
We got a map, so
What is
let's go with open world at. Oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We smell open.
Oh shit, we're gonna get more.
It's not over. I thought it was done.
Oh, look at that thing!
Dude, look at all the just shit on the ground.
Holy, yeah, the water, the clutter, man.
That looks really good.
And before Watch Dogs 2 or Watch Dogs 1.
Yeah, I know, right? That's what I was saying.
Oh man, like the
There's just so much shit.
These environments look amazing.
After playing PUBG, that's what a fucking building's supposed to look like inside.
Look at the grass.
I know.
open world metro.
Oh shit.
Oh damn, son.
Yeah, that'll be a problem.
It just says fuck
Hey,
you.
bear pig.
Alcor was right.
Is that a bear? Like, what is that? Oh god. Ooh. See those rocks?
Yep.
Oh, explosive arrow.
Yo, kick him off that shit. Oh, never mind.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it, JP. What's he doing?
Oh, that's not at all what I thought you were gonna go for.
Whoa.
Background details.
Nice.
That's 100% Metro.
Did she say Art Stone?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the same dude! Awesome.
Same character?
That's the same character.
Dude, that...
And they did say in engine. That's it. That's the
a
game right there.
pretty-
I am sold.
That was like
finally
that
have
was
a game
gameplay
100%
shit, right?
coming out.
That's fucking pretty.
Now, can we get a release date?
So that was gameplay. That's how it would look if I play it.
I think so. Departing 2018. Okay, so you gotta wait a little bit.
Okay.
Well, it's still awesome.
Oh, we're going
World
straight up.
premiere.
Another fucking cutscene. Let's go.
Dude,
All right.
bro, I'm in already.
Well, that's a great way to start, guys.
Dude, that was...
actual
Yeah,
in-game.
that is
Yeah.
awesome.
Oh,
This conference
Oh, here's
is already
Assassin's
good.
Creed. Assassin's Creed. Let's see if it looks good.
The first
Dude,
to
after that
see
last
the
game, that looks
gods.
bad.
The first to tame
Mummy the video
their
game.
beasts.
Dude, this might be the new AC.
It's the new Assassin's Creed.
The first to guard the
A
soul
little
from
birdie
evil.
told me that
Ooh.
that they're really trying to bring it back to the roots of Assassin's Creed.
Good.
We conquered
I haven't played since the first
this
one.
land and built an empire.
That's some bullshit. Aliens built the pyramids.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, there's some ship combat. Or
But
ships.
there are
We haven't seen
whispers
combat
on
yet.
the wind. A brotherhood born in the shadows.
Prince of Persia. I mean,
They
Assassin's
are the
Creed.
first to call themselves the Assassins.
The first one was great.
Gladiator fight, boy.
Do you think that's how they do the PvP in the game? Is gladiator shit?
Well, I mean, here they're showing more. Oh, PvP, yes, definitely.
I'm looking for new stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I've just seen goddamn Metro.
This-
It doesn't look that great.
I mean, to be fair, like all Assassin's Creed games look good. It's
Yeah,
just,
yeah. That's never been the issue.
yeah.
What the
That's a
fuck?
big fucking snakes don't exist like that. Assassin's Creed. That's an alien snake.
That's not true to history.
On the motherfucking plane.
Please welcome from Ubisoft, creative director.
Still, it looked pretty.
Jean
I mean,
Won't lie, I wish they had swapped these and we got to hear more about Metro.
Same.
I thought it looked okay.
I mean, hopefully he comes out here and says, like, we've been working on new shit for a year.
Ancient Egypt is the birthplace of modern civilization. And it is also the birthplace of the Assassin's Brotherhood. Assassin's Creed Origins is taking you to the perfect setting for an epic gaming adventure. Egypt, 3,000 years of history and mystery at the tip of your fingers.
Hey, misery or mystery?
Assassin's Creed
I wanna fuck
Origins
his accent.
is also the story of one man, Bayek. Bayek is the last Magi, the protector of his community, an Egyptian sheriff, if you like. And his struggle against the dark forces that corrupt ancient Egypt will lead to the foundation of the Assassin's Brotherhood. But recreating ancient Egypt, going back so far in time, pushed us to rethink and expand our gameplay mechanics.
My chat, French DJ
We
Weed.
added many RPG elements to a huge systemic world,
pretty
more
accurate.
detailed and alive than ever before.
I'm going to steal
So
that.
today,
what this guy is saying is
we are
cool, but it's
very
like
proud
AC
to show
didn't
you
need
what
any of
the
this.
game
It needs
looks
more
like
gameplay.
on
It doesn't need
Xbox One,
nicer
Xbox
environments and
One
fancier
X,
stuff. It doesn't need any of
running
this.
in 4K.
I'll never say no to that, but I mean, I hope.
And now, just for
and
you,
I hope they can change it up.
Bayek is
graphics
coming
didn't
back
look
to
impressive to me, so I was like,
Siwa, his
whatever.
hometown, to kill the fake oracle,
I don't
Medunam.
even know how it plays.
All right, so
World
here's some
premiere.
gameplay, I think.
Yeah.
Here we
See-
go.
Let's see if the game actually has changed. And if they climb a tower.
I like the setting. I do like the setting a lot.
I like that water. Looks
Like
pretty.
that's like ancient Egypt and stuff. That could be dope.
I'm
Yeah.
not feeling the abilities, man.
They should have showed Metro last. Because in retrospect, everything
This
else
is
looks
not
bad.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look
Exactly.
as good. Look at the horse's hooves sliding along the.
Ah, Siwa, my home, the sacred oasis.
I mean, I still think it
Wow.
looks good. It's just
That
not
is
as good. As,
Yeah, that's really pretty.
I'm having a really hard time saying that looks pretty.
Me too. I don't see it.
But I think
I
it's
don't
because
see
I
it.
just saw Metro.
maybe it does look a little washed out, but maybe that. I mean, that's because it's dusty as hell. Yeah, right.
It looks like Assassin's Creed so far.
I love the setting. I really do. I think I'll play it just because of this.
That horse's ass looks all weird. I don't know.
Have you been staring at lots of some horses' asses?
Yes, I have been. Okay. It
Look,
just doesn't
horses.
look
Oh,
right.
shit. He went straight to his fucking hawk.
Yeah.
He just turned it to the hawk.
This temple resembles a fortress. What has happened?
The hawk check.
That's crazy how the hawk zooms in.
This trailer's going to end with him midair stabbing a motherfucker in the neck. Calling it right now.
Is the hawk like tagging enemies or something?
I don't know what it's doing.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
They
yeah.
did a very similar
There
system in
you are.
Burma.
Yeah, the exact same system with the hawk as well.
The next
Yeah.
masked
Or an
one on my
owl.
list. Now it is my turn to tip the balance of
Oh, he has a
Anubis.
shield. I'm buying it. I'm good.
Shield
So-
confirmed tallies in.
All right, very normal.
What do you think?
So far, so Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Stealthing around and jumping the poles. Oh,
The environments do look more, okay. It's got some fucking Zelda jumping bow shit. They do look more filled, I guess is the way I'll say it. Like there's more shit in the environments.
Which is good.
Yeah.
Using that processing power.
It's not
Better
just
be
like,
careful
hey, there's a
here.
tree just so you can get to this area.
Yeah, that's like this is
I
like
like-
Horizon.
Oh yeah,
I
Horizon.
think the
Sorry,
thing, the
that's
thing
right.
that I was looking at that made me say it looked good was the foliage. Like the plants and everything was very realistic. Oh man, Jesus.
Damn.
I like that he
How hard
straight
do
up
you
killed
throw
that other guy
something?
quick, and it wasn't like he went up and choked him as well. Because I hated that shit
Yeah.
about Assassin's
Fine,
Creed. Oh, it's RPG-ish.
Power ratings, HP ratings.
Horizon Assassin's Creed.
All right.
That might
this
make
went up in
sense.
brownie
Here we
points.
go. Perks.
I'm
Yeah, they
kinda
got
into that.
perks. Loot.
the people see these dead beasts, they will surely revolt.
It is too dangerous.
What? They just saw
us for now.
Oh my god, microtransactions in before.
Guide me, Senu.
Haven't seen a tower. Oh, there's kind of a tower to the right.
Oh, you mean like the ones you climb up and...
Yeah.
So we just put a waypoint on? Okay.
Yeah.
I do not see him. I do not hear him. Oh my god.
I fell 3 feet. No.
I died.
Oh, I saw the word level up.
Level
Purchasing.
up.
Yeah, right-hand side.
Yeah, they never really had levels up. They just had like skill point
that's a
earned in the
brand new
past, right?
system.
I wonder if the numbers over the head are levels. That's why he said it's too dangerous to put 10 and 11.
Maybe, yeah.
What the hell? Alright, that's...
Ooh. Down the shield bash.
That looks almost kind of Dark Souls-y combat.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty...
A lot of
it
side
reminds me a lot of...
He just parried him.
I didn't... That did not look that great. There's no blood. What's going on?
That was a pretty terrible execution.
Yeah.
The enemy model, like... Kind of, what the fuck?
What the... Sniper! What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Oh, no way! He did not just control that arrow.
With his mind?
That was not what anybody wanted.
I don't know about that arrow, man. That arrow looked fucking real janky.
I think it was literally controlling it in the air.
We've always believed in the power of
that.
games to unite us all. Today, communities of gamers not only play together, they create together and watch together.
There's some content
A
creators.
whole new genre of games has emerged designed for both the player and the community. And with Mixer, we're innovating new features to make these experiences even better.
They're going Angry Joe.
This one's special. Of all the
Think
games
about
in
how
this
much
genre,
free press they're
here
getting
is
right now
one
on
that the
Twitch.
world
There's
is
over a
having as
million
much
people
fun
watching right now on Twitch.
as they are playing.
Twitch just shut
And
down
I
the
can
stream.
tell you that includes many of us at Team Xbox.
I
The
think
creative
that's
director of PlayerUnknown's
pretty hilarious.
Battlegrounds
Wait, shut up. What?
is a gamer
Oh,
turned
PUBG.
developer who designed
Whoa.
this game together with a passionate community. Please welcome
Is this gonna be-
PlayerUnknown himself.
Holy shit.
Brendan
Fucking
Green.
do something with Mixer, I'm gonna kill you. I'm never playing your game again.
Wow.
Calm down.
Dude, that's fucking awesome that Brendan's right there.
Thanks,
Hell yeah, man.
I know that
afternoon,
guy,
everyone.
man. I'm great.
PlayerUnknown's
I
Battlegrounds
messed up
is
this
a
like 5
multiplayer battle royale where you must fight against 100 other players to be the last one standing. Our team's focus is to bring the most complete battle royale experience ever to console and deliver a great experience across
see him
all
go from
Xbox
where
One
he
devices.
was
I
to
know,
this
dude.
is so
I
know, that's fucking
crazy.
awesome.
It's truly
Incredible.
community driven, and we owe much of our success to everyone who's given us feedback over the past year. With over 3 million PC players to date, we can't wait to bring PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds exclusively to Xbox One later this year with an update
Exclusively, wow.
for Xbox One X enhancements shipping with the final version.
That's dope.
See you on the Battlegrounds, everyone.
Congratulations, man.
Exclusive.
Wow. No
That's
PS4, huh?
Wait, are we gonna get to see gameplay from it?
Yeah, it's Blue Hole right here.
Wow, we're gonna get to see X.
Oh, this is actually what the finished game's gonna look like. Maybe.
Wow, these guys suck at aiming.
That would be me probably
There's
playing.
so many people here dumb as shit.
What's this game? This looks cool.
Mean.
I mean, like, this trailer's weird, but it's how do you show what this game looks like, right? In a trailer form.
Yeah. No, it's alright.
They're doing about as good a job as they
Yeah,
can.
I mean, exactly. Yeah, this is a hard game to show in a trailer.
Right.
I mean, that's pretty good. Go back to it.
Because really, a lot of this game is someone sitting in a fucking bathroom for 10 minutes, right? So, how do you show that in a trailer?
You know what somebody needs to do? Somebody needs to, you know how they did like the No Man's Sky like E3 trailer and then what it actually is? Like somebody needs to do that with this. Like all the shadows turned off, sitting in a bathroom.
Yeah.
That means this is not going to PS4 then.
Yeah, it's console exclusive on Xbox One. I wonder how much they paid for that. Like, good for him. He's got a fucking gigantic chunk of change.
Awesome for him.
Oh yeah, dude.
Hey, I wonder if that was an FOV on console because the gun was super like low down.
Yeah, there's also a melee.
Yeah.
What?
New gun?
What is this?
Oh, pan.
Oh, the pan.
That's pretty good. Wow, late 2017. They're moving on that.
Yeah, that's out later this year.
Good for them.
Exclusive.
All right, here's console launch. What? Xbox One console. So it comes out on Xbox first. What the fuck?
So not like.
Let's try to stick together this time.
I see spacey shit.
Hell yeah, this is the best 4K.
This is like an indie shit. Whoa.
I see space. Lego No Man's Land.
Roblox in space.
Oh, this is a mixer game. That's what it is.
What?
Did you see in the bottom left?
No.
It said something about exclusive interactivity via mixer or something.
Oh. Well, it's fucking Minecraft.
I got buffer. That's a lot of guys.
Minecraft in space.
Keep rocking, Black.
Okay.
All right.
Dwarves.
Chat, I'm gonna pause and start the stream, chat. Don't freak out.
I'm a dwarf.
Okay, we're
Xbox One.
What is this?
That looks pretty. That looks pretty.
Oh, is this Days?
No, that's PS4 exclusive.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah.
This is State of Decay. I bet.
Ooh.
Could be.
What would you do if the world you knew was gone?
Stop paying taxes.
All the
I'd probably
comforts,
kill myself, buddy.
the simple
I'd end it.
pleasures you took for granted.
Yeah.
How would you protect
Get her
yourself
done.
and the ones you love when the protectors can't even save themselves?
Yep, you nailed it.
In all these zombie movies and games, nobody wants to wear a full bodysuit for road rash. How do you can't bite through that. You win.
Did State of Decay do glowing eyes?
I don't know. I don't.
It's a little weird.
I'll be honest. I never played much State of Decay.
I only played a little bit. It was a cool game. I'm looking forward to it too. It was a pretty chill game.
The fire looks good. It's got some
Is this
HDR.
third person, mostly? Like, I don't see it aiming.
No, there's some over the shoulder right there.
I mean, yeah, but I'm saying. All right.
You guys know if this is multiplayer or is this just
I think it's multiplayer. Yeah.
I think it's co-op mostly. Yeah. It's a very cool sandboxing zombie game. If you've never played it, I mean, it holds up over time. Jesus, man.
Doesn't look.
Girl's on a rampage.
Yeah, I know. Just like murdering that one zombie.
How will you decide who belongs?
Thanks. I owe you.
Oh, here's actual gameplay. Looks like.
How will you choose a place to call home?
Ooh.
How will you build it?
Ooh, base building.
Oh, that's cool. Oh wow, look at that kitchen. Fucking-
Walter White cooking up that meth.
Yeah, we got a meth
Work
lab.
together to
Zombies
defend
hate meth.
from the terror
That's kind of cool.
just outside the walls. When you get hungry, cold,
So I'll work
what
out bench.
risks will you take? What mistakes will you make?
The boomer.
And the only
Left 4
family
Dead's
you've
ruined
got is
zombies.
about to
Anytime I
tear
see a
itself
fat
apart.
zombie, it's automatically a
You
boomer.
end the life or save it.
Please.
This is our only one, but we need everybody we've got.
All right, visually this game is not great.
Yeah, I mean, again, they led with probably the prettiest game we're going to see today.
It is another zombie game for the Xbox that's exclusive. What's it called? You're in a mall mowing down zombies and shit.
Oh, Dead Rising, like the
Dead Rising
franchise?
Dead Rising. Yeah, Dead Rising.
It's Boomer.
I will say though, to this game's credit, it may not look pretty, but this game is much more about the game.
Realize no one gets a second chance.
Oh my God.
Oh God. Oh shit.
Well, that guy's dead. Oh!
Oh fuck! Yeah.
He just fucking tore that guy in half.
The strength to carry on.
That shotgun's not gonna do shit.
Bitch, run! What is she doing?
She is fucking pissed.
Dude, this girl is an animal.
Dude, look at her.
Jesus.
She jumped on that fucker's back.
Who's that guy? Is that just
In this
another
world
bro?
of the living and the dead,
Just came out of nowhere. Want to group up?
Yeah, that's
how
basically
will
what
you
just happened.
survive?
That's pretty badass you did back there.
Dude, we're almost an hour in, and we still have so many games that we know we're gonna be here.
We're like, what, 4 games in? There's 40-something, they said?
Yeah, 48 games were being shown today or some shit. 42 games or something like that.
That can't be right.
Now they're just gonna start naming off games.
They'll probably do the montage thing.
They'll probably rapid fire it later.
Exclusive.
All right, dude, this is great. It's literally trailers back to back.
This is the perfect press conference.
They're doing what Sony did, bro.
They need to. Back to games, guys.
What is this?
Where's Anthem, goddammit?
Probably save it for last. What the fuck?
If you're cold, just light yourself on fire, bro. Uh-oh.
That Fire Tower game. Fuck.
Oh.
Whoa, okay.
That changes the mood.
Yeah, I was like, hey, a nice cartoon, kids.
This escalated pretty quickly.
He's a prisoner.
Right, escape from prison. Yeah.
Whoa, what the fuck?
What the
2
shit?
players remaining.
Prisoner with shield blocking skills?
This is a battle royale.
Yeah, it said 2 players remain.
1 player remaining.
Yo, we're gonna get
a play from the Wounded Warrior.
What?
She was caught in the trap, but she used superior tactics to get herself out of there.
Fuck?
She's gonna take the win. Let's move on to the next arena. Here we're
Who is this guy yelling at us?
There's only 2 players left in this particular map.
It's an
Those
e-sport.
tracks are leading up, but that tree is
What
gonna give him
is
direct
this?
information. That red outline is a mortal unicorn, and he's letting in about 100 meters away now.
I see
Looks like
boots,
he might be
cloak,
crouching or something.
weapon.
Player unknown should come out and punch this guy.
Now he's gonna
I wish
close
you
it
guys
up.
could see
Is
our
he gonna
face.
walk
It
into
looks
the
like
front door?
everyone plays their own
Looks
hero
like he's
kind
gonna
of
sneak in on the
Overwatch
back
game.
window. Here we go.
But then no, there's survival elements. Never mind.
Twice. Immortal's in trouble. Somebody from Mixer decided to chime in.
Somebody from Mixer? Oh no, you can fucking donate from Mixer into the game.
Bouncing it up forward. There we go.
Wait, what?
That one's gonna do
Yeah.
damage to the arrow to
Is
the
that
belly.
Josh Stein? Is that the community manager for Xbox?
Bloody Barrel wins the round.
Oh, there's a crafting system too. That looks crazy.
The Darwin Project. Hey, good. Honestly, like, if you're gonna promote a new live streaming platform, that's a good way to do it. I would play it, but that's like pay to win this.
That was
here
it.
We go.
That was
here we
the whole
go. Here
idea
we
for that
go.
game.
Let's get some Minecraft. Let's
I
have
gotta
a
go
claps in
home.
the chat, please. The
gotta
newest
go
and
home.
hottest E3 2017 video game. It's Minecraft.
Now see, this is finally a good example of 4K. I've been waiting for this.
Yeah. No, this is really showing off the power of
Do
the
you see the
system, though.
edges? I mean, this is the sharpest cube I've ever seen, I think.
It's
Holy
unbelievable.
shit, guys! Mini games. You can do what we've done on PC for
I'm gonna
ages.
text Aaron and be like, hey, is this actually cool Minecraft shit? Because I have no idea if this is
I
good or
can
not.
let you know. I mean,
Dude. Oh, I guess you played.
this is
Yeah, you did
literally-
watch.
Yeah, this is literally showing. Oh, crossplay. On the Switch.
I could just use some weed right now.
Wait, they're
Why do you
combining
have
all the
those
systems? Oh my god, that's actually huge.
That's really big.
If you can play with everyone on every platform.
Yeah.
Please welcome
That's
from
pretty
Mojang,
fucking
brand
large.
director Lydia Winters.
Hey, it's Lydia.
God.
I fucking missed Notch had a party last night, by the way. I was at a wedding.
This summer, millions of Minecraft players will be able to play together on the device of their choice for the first
That's
time. Xbox Live will unite the global Minecraft community across mobile, VR, Windows 10 PCs, and consoles.
That's how you fucking push Minecraft forward. That's smart.
As part of this effort, we're excited to welcome player-made skins, maps, textures,
Wait,
and
they said VR.
massive
There's VR Minecraft
community-run
now?
servers into the game itself. Because we know that the amazing content you create makes Minecraft even better. This fall, Minecraft will receive a free 4K update that brings more graphical options to the
Minecraft
game.
is not 4K?
But we didn't stop there. With all this talk about graphics, we're taking things one step further. Today, we're revealing a new look for Minecraft that we're super duper excited for you to try out. One that's inspired by the power of Xbox One
I feel bad
X
for Lydia right now.
and
She's literally just
available
reading
this fall. Let's
the
check
fucking
it out.
teleprompter. Like
She sounds so weird right now.
I really like ketchup. It's my favorite.
Hold on, are they adding?
Whoa!
They're adding shaders. That's pretty dope.
That looks really good.
Shaders, yeah, shaders used to be a mod on PC. It just adds a bunch of lighting effects and fog, ambient.
Look, Minecraft's not really our shit, but that looks good. For people that play Minecraft, they're probably losing their shit right now.
Yeah, they are. Guaranteed.
I have no idea what's going on.
They're bringing all the systems up to like on quote unquote on par.
That looks pretty nice.
That looks cool.
Yeah. I mean, there's like this is all stuff that in like 2011 you can do on PC, but like
PC,
it's awesome for anybody else. You guys are gonna love it.
Yeah.
Super duper graphics pack.
So that
Minecraft in 4K.
They know their market.
When the Minecraft team
that's gonna
showed
make a
me
lot of money.
The first version of the game in 4K, I was blown away. Mojang is a great example of a studio that started something new and different that led to a global phenomenon. At Xbox, we're searching for games that are fresh, new, and in some cases familiar. That means ensuring that the biggest third-party franchises you want to play
is this Anthem?
are there for you on Xbox One. Of course, you'll find these great games in the Xbox Store available for pre-order today.
Ew. Don't tell me to pre-order shit during a conference.
Tell me what to do.
Bringing the biggest blockbuster franchise is just one part of the job. Delivering broad, diverse, and new games to Xbox means searching to find unique games from creators around the world that will surprise and delight.
I say 4K again, I fucking dare you.
They're like the amount of times they've shown Mixer or Go-To Mixer
Starting
is insane.
with the game I got to play on a recent trip.
Well, they
to
can't really
Japan.
afford to have it die.
It's hilarious,
and they're
a little crazy,
buying content creators
and a whole
up.
lot of fun. Let's take a look at it.
Okay, here's something new.
How much they pay Twitch to promote Mixer?
Right.
I wonder.
Whoa.
Ooh,
oh, okay, this is some
yes!
Dragon Ball Z shit.
Oh man. Okay, I'm jizzing. I'm jizzing right now.
Is this? I think this was teased the other day. This is like the 2.5D fighting game.
Hold on. Here we go. There we go. There you go, JP.
It's Guilty Gear DBZ. That looks cool.
I have to get it. This is dope.
This art style is awesome.
I know.
Yeah, it's yeah.
That, like,
I got the scouter on. I got it on.
What? I'm so hard.
Dude, the amount of people are probably hyped for this shit, without a doubt. There's a gold Frieza? I didn't know that.
Bitch, you're the same guy. There's so much you need to catch up on. I'm about it.
bitch.
Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Fighter Z. Hell yeah.
So
That looks pretty damn cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
That looks pretty damn cool.
Import of PlayStation 1, I think.
That looks cool.
It looked really quick.
Yeah.
Exclusive.
All right. Xbox One console launch exclusive. I don't know what Pearl Abyss has made.
Ooh. Is this what I think it is?
Ooh.
What do you think this is?
Not what I thought it is.
Is this
People are saying Black Desert. Black Desert.
It's
Online.
showing environments, but for what?
Oh, this is Black Desert Online. I think.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, screw that.
Oh, that is definitely not what I thought it was.
I think this is BDO.
I'm down. Yeah, it kind of looks like it.
That's a big old dude.
Yeah, BDO. I was waiting for the anime chick to show up. I saw the anime chick. It's BDO.
There she is.
Look, that game's really pretty, and it's a really good way to show off fucking your console that can do really good graphics.
Okay.
Yo, getting some hype.
Hey man, these fighting scenes are dope.
It's pretty, yeah. No, it's a great way to show off your console. I will say while we're watching this, I think it's fucking rad that they opened the conference, spent like 5 minutes on the new console, and then immediately went to games. They didn't waste any fucking time like jerking anyone else off about this fucking console. They just went straight to games.
Like, this is not joking Microsoft, you know? This is like the first time they've done this shit in years.
Yeah.
It's almost like they're trying to sell the console by showing good games.
I know. Instead of fucking talking about how we can watch TV through it.
Yeah.
Now a lot more people know what Black Desert is finally.
Look at, keep it going.
Yeah, just nonstop.
Awesome.
Right into my fucking vein. Ooh.
What is that?
That's Apple Tower.
Oh, that went like.
Wait, what is this art style?
That went like pixel art.
World War.
Oh, this is looking good.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I've never seen graphics like that.
No, I think I saw a clip of this at PAX.
What the fuck? That looks insane.
Yeah, I remember.
What the hell?
really, really like that art style.
Is this Blade Runner? What the fuck?
I don't know what this is, but I want to play it.
JP, are you sure we didn't show this on Drop Frames? I remember watching this.
I've never seen this.
Oh, yeah, I'd remember if we'd seen this.
Wow, this is kind of cool looking for like, what would you call this?
The Last Night. Yeah,
Okay,
I don't know what's
awesome.
That art style
That
is
awesome.
unbelievably unique. I've never seen a game that looks like that.
This show so far has been great.
Yeah, it really has. It's blowing anything I had imagined out of the water.
This is exactly what we want from shows. Just title after title after title.
Here's
and
another
interesting titles we've never heard of. Like this is awesome.
Going again?
What is this?
This is my aesthetic.
What the fuck?
This is still my aesthetic. Not so much my aesthetic.
Yeah, this is.
What the hell? You know what? Fuck it, I'm about it.
What the fuck is this?
It looks crazy.
Whoa! Oh, what the fuck? That looks insane too.
Oh my god!
What the? It's getting crazier.
Just end the show like this. End
Is this a rhythm game? I think this is actually the girl that took LSD. We're checking back in on her 20 minutes later, and she's now a man in this fucking world. I'm about this.
I'm about it. Dude, this is absolutely.
I bet you there's so many people in the audience right now like, what in the shit?
The Artful Escape. Coming when it's damn ready. It said coming when it's damn ready. I like that. I like that line.
That's okay. Hey.
Are you done yet?
Another one.
Oh, here's the fucking, this is the fucking Dark Souls thing from Bandai. I think Bandai.
Bandai Namco.
Code whatever.
love that.
It's like the Vampire Dark Souls. Code Vein, that's it.
These kinds of games never appeal to me, and I don't know why. The art style is not.
I'm less hyped now after seeing the game.
Oh, I see what you mean by like that.
This is anime Dark Souls.
Why not, bro? Why not?
Oni-chan?
I want to like that, but
yeah, I want to see more of that.
I want to enjoy that. Gameplay looked like it could be fun.
Yeah, anime Dark Souls.
We've scoured the globe meeting with creative artists and development teams, and I'm often surprised and humbled by their work. Whether it's a story that could only be born of a different land, or artistic design and storytelling that in a single moment can capture your imagination and inspire. There is much to be learned by looking beyond borders. Our first party is also a place of innovation and creativity. Today, I'm excited to share with you an extended look at never-before-seen gameplay from Rare's shared world adventure, Sea of Thieves.
Oh, here we go.
Finally.
Hey.
Exclusive.
Let's see what this looks like.
Water, pirates and shit.
The joy of a new voyage far across the sea.
I really hope they fucking
just
do
you,
this with
the
like,
wide
the
open world. And,
cringy
oh, well, it's not
RP.
just you. She's here too. Oh, and this guy's here. But the point is, this is a shared world, right for exploring and raiding with your fine pirate crew. Look at them, scurrying around, making themselves useful. That's what we like to see. The world of Sea of Thieves seethes with possibilities, with adventures skulking above and below the waves. All you have to do is jump in and up. There she goes.
Whoa.
Few things tempt a pirate like the siren song of a lootable shipwreck. Careful though, there could be anything down there. Literally, there could be anything. We haven't finished designing it yet. Joking, that was a joke.
I have so many questions about this game.
Treasure. It's like a
Where's the
pirate
breathing
performance
bar?
bonus.
How can they see underwater in salt water? That hurts.
Every player's decisions and discoveries will be different, but however you plan on seeking your fortune, it pays to be prepared. For gigantic lumps of iron, these are surprisingly portable. Amazing workmanship. Anyway, better get them back on board while the coast is clear.
I like how they're kinda...
There's really no sense in pushing your luck down here.
I like they're just kind of acknowledging how unrealistic it is to grab a cannonball underwater and bring it up to the surface.
Yeah.
Now, that is not a beast you want to pick a fight with. Yes, it's possible to take on these toothy terrors of the deep, but you're not much used to your crew bitten in two.
That guy said, fuck you, I'm not helping. I'm going straight for the chest.
Yeah.
Sometimes a tactical retreat is perfectly acceptable, in the spirit of that legendary pirate captain, Pathetic Dave. Thankfully, for every tense standoff, there's a moment of celebration or shared wonder. But for now, stow your hard-earned loot and enjoy the voyage. On Devil's
How are you guys
Ridge
feeling
beneath
about
the
this?
sands,
I'm
the
just
gold
waiting
mines
for
have
them to
thieving
convince
hands.
me.
I just have a lot of questions, like,
look,
whoa.
Here we are at Devil's Ridge.
I kind of wish they would have just started with combat and then like
you'll
worked
ship from the heart of the
towards
sea to
this.
the island shore.
Like, is it...
Where you'll explore jungles and coves,
I'll
cliff
ask
tops and
after the trailer.
caverns. Every region has its very own landmarks,
might answer
and over
that.
time, you'll uncover hidden shortcuts, abandoned stashes, and vistas that will steal your grog-soaked breath away. And yes, sometimes you'll encounter people who, for whatever reason, would like to blow you into little pieces. That's pirating for you.
Go in fucking game, I don't care about your stage.
Keep that pistol primed, because you'll also face the roaming remains of those raiders who came before you, cut short in pursuit of their own legends.
Okay. Good enemies fighting like
High speed, high intensity action.
An afterlife of fighting and troublemaking until all your bits fall off.
Calm down,
That's what they
Jericho.
would
He hasn't
want.
upgraded the perks yet.
Now, make sure your crewmates all have a part to play.
just got launched onto the fucking hill.
Yep.
Okay, Evil Knievel.
And look, he brought the riddle map. Seek the cursed boar shrine where there is no sky. It lies in wait for a light held high.
Oh, dude, I don't do fucking puzzles.
Right, well, that's got to be around here somewhere. But if you've
I
got
like
a bad
the idea
feeling,
of
you can always leave
puzzles
someone on
and
board to brace the ship
like
for a
that.
speedy getaway. Decisions. Ah, looks like they've sniffed out that place where there is no sky. Time to pool your resources as you plunge into the unknown. It would be easy to come a cropper in these claustrophobic caves. You don't want to wander off track.
I get what they're doing. They're trying to show us, like, you know, you get into the game, like, what's a normal day for you going to be like? Here's what you're going to do. But
yeah.
Kind of, a little
Is there
slow.
a boss in this dungeon? I'd be happy if there was.
Don't mind
Looks
that.
like there might
It's
be.
probably nothing. Just kids.
Dragon.
Of course, the Premier Plunder isn't just lying around to be claimed by any old drunken bumbler. You'll need to watch out for likely locations, following your map, clues, and your instincts to make light work of each new mystery. Light work. Little lantern joke there. You're welcome. Anyway, step 11 paces northwest, through the gloom. Dig my chest from
Audience
its
got
tomb.
really loud.
Yeah.
And with that, we're one step closer to payday. Then again, some of the loot in these parts has lain undisturbed for a long, long time. That has to be the spot. You can practically taste the treasure.
That's cool.
Good
Kinda
call on
cool.
the double duty shovel work too. That storm outside was nipping at your heels. Ah, very nice. Of course, the trouble with treasure as a rule is that the owners really like to hang on to it. If you've got your hands full, it's up to your crew to watch your back.
They're spending a lot of time on this.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, a lot.
And while they're doing
I'm having a hard
that,
time trying
it's
to figure out
time
what
for
this game
another
is about.
strategic withdrawal with the loot. Nope, not that way. That's it. Easy now.
Please
Don't
be
stop,
intercepted
keep
by
going.
other PvP
Almost
pirates.
there. Watch that next step, it's a doozy. Now that's a rescue.
Okay.
I don't know, man.
I think I really feel like they could have. Maybe they couldn't have done a better job. Maybe this is exactly what the game's like. I don't know.
Is this supposed to be like a MMO, kind of like PvP?
It's like it's an open world game, yeah.
I thought it. Yeah.
I thought.
When I played it.
That's the questions I have.
Our whole playtime was spent doing PvP last E3. There was none of this. So maybe they're trying to show off what we don't already know. I don't know.
Maybe this is like the solo co-op stuff.
If you can regularly beat the odds and get chests
Now it
back
just
in
got
your
quiet
ship,
again, like-
you'll be able to turn a tidy
Damn it.
profit by trading them in at an outpost. That's just the tiny matter of making
That
it
looks
through
pretty
this
big.
storm in one piece.
PvP!
There we go.
Finally!
See, now, like, this looks cool.
Right?
Especially if you fucking lose your ship and lose everything on it.
Go patch it up downstairs.
It's just like so much like Blacklake. It's crazy.
Yeah. You're right. They're definitely taking elements from it. That game's out, right?
Oh,
What the
okay.
fuck?
All right, now
Well, they did that when you got on the island.
A PvP.
One shot. Triple kill.
All pirate life is here on the Sea of Thieves, and you can live yours however you want. So rally
So wait,
your
do they
crew.
own 2 ships now?
Swear
That'd be
your
tight.
oaths and
Yeah, I have
set
so many
sail for
questions
riches
about
and
this.
infamy. Become a pirate of
Oh,
legend.
there you go. He's saying. Alright, he just said fuck it, leave it.
Just Try not to be this one.
Like, what was the point of everything they just did if they're just going to get back on their own boat? Oh.
I think they really did a poor job selling me that one.
Well,
agreed.
It's because that game.
I want to like it.
Well, we're right back into another trailer, so we can't talk
can't even talk about it. Fuck.
We can't talk about
Fulbright. I think we've seen this game. This is a drift, right?
Yes.
What the hell is this?
It's a game called Drift.
That's Tacoma.
Okay.
That was very quick. I mean, you don't really need to show much there.
Exclusive. World premiere.
Oh, that's Tacoma. Sorry, not a drift. Hey, it's Busby. A game that came out in the 90s. This is literally, hey guys, we have our Crash Bandicoot 2. No, I don't think that's Conker. It's Busby.
Yeah, the transitions are. Okay, that looks pretty bad. Gotta get that kid demographic.
That's not Busby? Is it?
Come on.
Yeah, if this was Conker,
yeah.
if this was Conker, he'd fucking be cursing already. And talking
Yeah,
about how
shit.
Xbox is a bunch of farts or something like that.
Conker's nice for a day.
I'm more into this than AMC and Thieves.
Oh, it's Bubsy? I never even played it, so I don't know how the fuck to say it.
Gotta cash in on the kiddos.
I think this is for like the Banjo 2 or the Banjo Kazooie crowd that likes old school platformers or 3D platformers. Oh, Super Lucky's Tale. Was it Lucky's Tale? Was that VR game that launched with Oculus, right?
I'm not feeling it. It ain't for me.
Yeah, I mean, it's not, yeah.
I'd play it. I get it.
I like the second I send out a tweet like, Microsoft's doing pretty good, they show two things that are not really
Yeah.
Exclusive.
But we're seeing non-stop trailers.
Gotta give them credit where credit's.
Oh shit, here we go, Cuphead.
Oh, Cuphead, yes.
Wow, they're still with this game? I thought it came out.
No,
They're
no,
hand
no.
animating it, aren't they? That's why it's taking so long.
Yeah, it's taking forever.
God, I love this game. It's fun.
It looks crazy good.
It doesn't look like a video game at all.
It doesn't.
That's why it's so impressive.
This game is going to be so big when it comes out.
Yeah.
Oh,
finally a fucking
release date.
There we go.
September 29th.
Nice. Definitely gonna try that one out. Definitely.
Another trailer? Yes.
Not all day.
All day, bro.
Somebody just goes, uh-oh.
Can't stop. Won't
This
stop.
has been an hour and 10 minutes of literally. Oh, here's Crackdown.
Oh.
So
Yes. See the crowd's getting into it.
Yep, Crackdown.
Yes.
Terry
Yes.
Crews.
Terry Crews.
They killed the power around the world.
Oh yeah, what the fuck?
We're gonna light it back up because
the
this
fuck?
is far from over.
Show the fucking thing
In
full
fact,
screen.
It's only just begun. That's why we brought in you. You got the talent. Now you need
Thanks, Terry.
Dude, I'm getting so triggered right now. Go full screen, you fucks.
Throw grenades. Boom! Tomorrow you'll be throwing cars. Forget dropping bombs. You're dropping billions. Now it's time to get to work.
It's so hard not to like Terry Crews.
Time to step up.
I love Terry Crews.
He's such a pro.
Well, this is why they're not full screen.
Because we've got pyrotechnics on.
Because Terry's gonna walk out here.
That's a cool thing. Oh shit.
What?
I want to be part of the agency, Terry.
Nothing's gonna get my YouTube video flagged.
I just want to see a building fucking crumble.
That's gonna be how they end it.
It looks just like Crackdown.
I remember the first Crackdown.
It's a little better, Co.
I mean, there's definitely more stuff, but it does look like Crackdown 2.
All that FPS.
Some people never have trouble. That's why they don't know what the struggle is. I don't pay the
We're gonna get the MPA right now.
Everything that they've shown that's first party, I'm not that excited for. I just buffered.
Man, they really blew their load in the first half of this press conference. 'Cause I don't like the last like 3.
Yeah, but they're still showing games, right? Like this.
Yeah.
I feel like we're at E3 right now.
They're putting a lot of weight behind Crackdown 3.
Like it. Montage.
Is this part of their 48 games? Is this ID at Xbox?
They would just like zoom in on it, like see what the fuck they're playing.
Oh, this will count.
Oh, I think Strippin' and them were playing that Raiders game.
Yep, this is exactly what we thought they were going to do earlier.
Path of
Some
Exile.
montage, get a lot of that number 42 out of the way.
Battle Right already out. Surviving Mars, I think that's out on PC.
That was just like Astroneer.
Fable Fortune, they're still holding on to the Fable franchise.
Whoa, what is Observer?
I don't know, that looks cool.
That looked cool.
Robocraft Infinity.
Dunk Lords.
Dunk Lords. I like the
Where's
name.
my NBA Street?
Minion Master. Forced to Duel. Brawl Out.
Ooh. Did you guys get that audio group?
Yeah, I just got that. What the fuck is Oblets? The hell's Dark and Light?
That was that game that fucking Element edition. Like 2005.
Riverbond looks kind of cool. Whoa, shit.
Yeah, believe it or not, that's like 20 games right there.
We're getting close to 40 whenever.
At Xbox, it's not just about finding creative artists. It's about empowering them and nurturing them, helping shine a light on their work, making it easy for them to build and share their creations. That's why the ID at Xbox program is so important to us.
Oh.
The team has released over 500 games on Xbox One and Windows 10 through the ID at Xbox program. And this is not just a milestone for the program and the independent developer community. It's a milestone for everyone who loves great games.
Milestone.
I hope you're reminded today why it's so great to be a gamer on Xbox. Action, adventure, story, skill, surprise. These next few games bring it all together. Let's start with a game whose stylistic approach alone
This is the big dick
makes
shit.
it something very special.
This is that.
Here we go.
Exclusive.
What is stylistic? I don't know.
Oh,
Give us the boners.
Aurora 44?
The dark is older than the light.
What is this?
Tomb Raider?
No.
Lego
sounds like-
hands.
At last a day dawned,
Whoa.
and we rose with this first light. But that light was a betrayal, only fleeting.
Oh shit.
Fucking ugly ass spiders.
I hate
In
spiders.
its wake, the night returned
Lego
to claim
Dark
us.
Souls.
They don't have faces.
Yeah, they don't have
the shield.
faces. I just saw that.
Yeah, the shield, I'm buying it.
After lifetimes, the light grows again.
Oh, it's a good shield. I like it.
Faint and vulnerable.
This actually looks really cool.
Yeah, I can get behind it.
It's just
Oh, what the?
We will live in the new light rather than just survive in the dark.
Dark spirits.
This rebirth will
That's a
end
good,
our wandering.
like, it is kind of interesting that we're like hyping up 4K, but half of these games have like unique stylistic art direction that like doesn't.
Hey,
really
it's
show
a
off.
Forgotten King, or the Nameless King.
yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I agree, Jericho.
Shit.
Ashen? I've not heard about that, but I'm also, you know.
I feel
No,
like
I'm
I've
in
heard
that boat,
about that
Jericho.
game before.
Never heard of that.
Looks kind of cool. I think that was at
Yeah.
maybe PAX or something. I forget.
I'm gonna see some more.
World premiere.
Fucking more trailers. Let's go.
Say BioWare. Just say BioWare.
Oh!
Where?
Oh, snap.
What is this? Tomb Raider.
Skateboard!
This is probably Tomb Raider.
Not too
What?
Nope. This
Oh,
is
is
not
this
Tomb
another?
Raider.
Is this the next Life is Strange?
Oh,
Life is
Oh,
Strange.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Life is Strange. Good call.
Tomb Raider.
Angsty.
Give me that
Teenager smoking a
fucking
cigarette.
Give me that goddamn
Okay.
emo music right now into my veins.
You're good.
Goddamn Oregonian hippies.
I'm actually pretty excited for this game.
I played like one episode.
I can feel the angst in my monitor.
I feel numb.
Hey.
I feel numb in this kingdom.
Oh my god. I feel like I want to write a song. I'm working this on her, man.
Rachel?
Wait, what?
Prequel?
That was a weird. A lot of questions again. I hope they call it Life is Still Strange. Or Life is Stranger.
Who's that song by? I feel like I know that song.
Oh, is
Episode-
it a prequel?
Yeah, this is before
Episode
the
1 of
storm.
3. Oh, okay. It's a prequel.
Oh.
Well, there goes my
Please
question.
welcome, from Monolith Productions, Vice President of
Oh,
Creative,
isn't this
Michael
the
DePlatter.
Shadow Mordor thing?
Yeah. Hey, the first
Yeah.
one was really. fucking
It was a great game, without a doubt.
It had no business being
Yeah.
a.
I even played it through.
Didn't work. You burned my mind. I'll kill you. Until this moment, you have not known suffering.
They're doubling down on that system, which is great.
I like that.
Dude, I love that system.
Yeah, it's super smart. No one's tried to copy it yet.
Which one? The one where you go after like the chiefs or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good shit, man.
I've had enough of your mouth, Bruce. So now I'm gonna kill you. For all these orcs to
There's
see.
like 4 people watching.
Always said you were
Oh, they're
an
fighting
optimist.
each other.
Know what that is,
Yeah.
mate? It's about sizing up a situation that's bloody impossible and saying, yeah, all right, I'll have a go. I'm exactly the
lot of
same way.
I don't see the voice going with this guy's face. Like,
Right?
I was like,
So are
Man,
you-
he just got okay.
Oh, so they're going. Okay, they're one-upping it and not doing it on the board.
I like him.
Bruce killed the
Whoa.
boss. Come on, lads.
In Shadow of Mordor, we introduced a way to create unique personal stories for every player. And in Shadow of War, we're expanding
I really
the
don't
Nemesis
like
system.
this
2
fucking
new
hands.
features we're really excited about are forging an army of followers and Nemesis fortresses.
Gameplay?
Here,
Do you think they do this so people go watch the YouTube video afterwards?
No, I think they do this because they hate us.
There's a live guy on the left side of the
assault a
screen. If you want
fortress
to
controlled by one of Sauron's overlords.
It's kind of hard to see.
Oh, that was nasty.
Combat system looks pretty good.
Yeah.
That looks
Oh
great.
yeah, man. Dude, the first game was great. I'm looking forward to the next one. I mean, it's
I
a
think
solid
this is a
game.
play.
Oi, reckon you're going to skewer me. That little sword's good for a tickle, maybe, but you're gonna need more than that to take me down. Nice one, Ranger.
Oh shit.
Yup.
Wow. This has never happened to me before.
Serve the bright Lord now.
Ooh.
Damn.
Bright Lord, Dark Lord, same thing there. End results me ripping spines out, which I like to do anyway, so either way's a win. A fine addition to our
Are you serious?
Name's Bruce. From here on out, I will be
about
your
it.
shadow. No one gets to you without my say-so.
Don't worry about my enemies. They will all follow eventually.
You want to plant your flag in Mordor, you'll need to do it deep. There's a fortress nearby. They say it's ruled by a two-headed troll big as a mountain and deadly smart, which, well, I guess he'd have to be given the 2 heads. You take him down, you'll send a message to Sauron and get yourself some nice new digs as part of the bargain.
This is dope.
I kind of hope this troll is here forever.
Yeah, he's like the coolest guy.
Gather your
ever.
troops. Will do. Ooh, just make sure you let me pop his heads off, won't you?
So that's really cool. I wonder if the Lord of the Rings
So we already have a few loyal
fanatics
followers in
are
our
upset
army.
with like
and
the jokey
recruiting
nature.
Bruce means we're ready to
I hope
assault
not-
the
I
fortress
hope that
and
they all
overthrow
have
the overlord.
distinct personalities. I love it.
Dude, this looks like a really
We're
cool
enormously expanding the
Holy
open world
fuck.
of Mordor to new regions like Saragost and Cirith Ungol. Mordor's a massive, living, breathing world filled with orc society, tribes, and wildlife, as well as stories and secrets.
You cleaved me in two. Any other orc would have died, but I survived. More than that, I thrived. My brothers put me back together, stronger than ever. But they didn't make me into what I am. You did. You created the machine. No!
We've just been ambushed by the machine. He's tracked us across Mordor seeking vengeance. He's one of the 7 new orc tribes we've added.
The machine will grind you to paste! I hate big sticks! Finally!
Animations need some work, but
Not too bad.
no. I can look at it.
Oh, here we go again. More comic relief.
Instead of killing the machine, we'll dominate him, so we can take advantage of his abilities during the fortress assault.
You take out the Overlord.
But before we charge headfirst into battle, we should plan our attack and select our followers.
Ooh. Man,
Dude, this is
all
how you
brand
make
new.
a second
This is
one of
awesome.
these. Like, they're adding so many cool things.
Yeah, this looks really cool.
Level 80 now. This game has no business being a licensed game.
My black speech is a little rusty. Actually, I don't know a single word, which is a pain in the ass, but To hazard a guess, he said you're all gonna die horribly. My kind of black. Well, I will handle the Overlord. You focus on the defenders. Define focus.
Sold.
I'm playing
that. Forge your story and conquer Mordor in Shadow of War.
And if the co-op is as good as the first
to show you
one,
more
then
this week at E3.
I'm
Thank
all
you
about
very
it.
much.
Yeah, that looks great.
Exclusive.
Back
World
to trailers.
premiere.
This is probably Ori. Yep.
Yep.
When you get a piano on stage to introduce a game, it's gonna be the artsy-fartsy platformer.
Gareth Coker.
Way to ruin the moment, JP.
Jesus.
Yes, pretty.
It's gorgeous.
I don't want to talk and like ruin it. This is really good.
I think that's the owl that the kid of the owl that you killed in the first one.
Spoilers.
I mean, the game's been out for like 4 years.
Thanks, JP.
If you haven't played it by now, you shouldn't have.
Oh man, look at the.
Whoa, are those all dead things?
Yo, this looks
See,
so
the game even
good. Sold. Pre-order.
That's a cool subtitle too. I like that.
What was it? In the Will of the Wisp?
Will of the Wisp instead of like Will
Ori
of Wisp.
affirms my belief in the beauty, artistry,
Sound and music,
and heart
top tier.
within the art of gaming. We believe that games, like books, movies, and music, should be celebrated and enjoyed by countless generations. We're passionate about preserving and celebrating the games you own, the classics of the past, and the genres you love to play. That's why 2 years ago, we launched the Xbox Backward Compatibility Program to bring Xbox 360 games to your Xbox One. And we've seen tremendous growth in the program. Today, our library of games stands at 385 titles, and over half of Xbox One gamers have played a backward compatible game. But I've heard your feedback and you want more. Today, I'm pleased to announce an exciting expansion to the program.
Oh shit! Let's go!
Oh shit!
Yeah, but like, what games do you want to play that were on the original Xbox right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my enthusiasm.
Yeah, I want to see like what that means.
That Wolf
Our
mech game.
team of engineers are working hard to bring us some of your favorite original Xbox game to today's Xbox One library, including a fan favorite that I'm asked about often by the community.
Okay, they didn't say
Crimson
Halo.
Skies.
Skies.
And it looks great. And like the Xbox 360 games,
I played this.
OG games will look better and play better across the Xbox One family. We'll have more to share about this program when it launches later.
Now, what I'm going to be
this
interested
year.
in is if they're going to bring that to Windows 10.
Yeah.
You know,
That would be really
I'm always for it.
I'm
Backwards compatibility
proud of the library of
compatibility.
games available today on Xbox One. All of them will benefit from the performance and power when you play them on Xbox One X. But we won't stop there. I'm excited to announce that if you own Gears of War 4, Forza Horizon 3, Killer Instinct, Halo Wars 2, or Minecraft, we'll be providing 4K updates to these titles for free.
You know, kind of hope they just provide it for free anyways.
Yeah. I don't like that that's a bullet point.
We already have over 30 titles from our third-party partners
They're
that
actually
are planning
saving
to
that
provide
fucking game
free
for the very
updates
last thing they show.
as part of our Xbox
show
One
Anthem, I swear to
X
God.
Enhanced program. Titles like Final Fantasy 15,
Maybe that was the plan all along.
Resident
Show a little
Evil
bit of
7,
Anthem, get them hyped for the Xbox conference, then put it at the end so people watch the whole conference to
Ghost
see it.
Recon
Definitely,
Wildlands, and Rocket League, just to name a few. This means you probably already have a large library of titles that you own today that will automatically get better on Xbox One X.
I own 2 fucking games.
Today,
Phil.
we showcase some of the world's greatest creators with a lineup of different types of games for every type of gamer. We showed you the largest and most diverse lineup of new games that have ever appeared on our stage.
Yeah, we had this conversation
From
again.
every corner of
Okay,
the
good.
globe,
I'm glad you were joking.
from developers
No one could see your
large and
face
small.
pull away and laugh, so I had to make
42
sure.
games, including 22 with console exclusivity on Xbox One. And you're also going to be able to play all of the biggest cross-platform blockbusters on Xbox One. And every game will play great
hope so, 'cause,
across
you know,
the
you just
Xbox
said
One family.
cross-platform.
And on Xbox One X runs every single game you've seen even better.
4K,
So
Phil,
if you haven't
set.
joined the Xbox One
Was
family,
anyone keeping
now's
count
the
of how many
time.
games they showed? Did they
This
show all
week
42?
you'll find
I
Xbox
don't know.
One S available in the US for $249.
Anyone in chat keep track of that?
And on November 7th,
here's the
we'll
price.
begin worldwide rollout of Xbox One X, the world's most powerful console at $499.
Well,
All right.
there you go.
Be the first to
I'm fine with
experience
that price, to be
unrivaled
honest with you.
power and performance on the Xbox
How
One.
much is the PS4 Pro? 400?
We
I
close
actually don't know.
today's show
I forgot what I
by
paid for
looking
it.
to the future.
All right, here's Anthem.
With a really great partner. They've been with us from the earliest days of Project Scorpio, and they're building an incredible game that takes advantage of the power and performance of the Xbox One family and the new Xbox One X. Please welcome Patrick Sutherland, Executive Vice President, EA Worldwide Studios.
Oh boy, I'm up there.
This is going to answer so many questions.
Is that the same shirt from
New IP. It's the lifeblood of our industry.
It was a long
It's
night,
also
JP, don't
risky.
judge.
At EA, we have teams dreaming up a lot of projects, and only the greatest will make it their way to you. And that's okay. It's all a part of the creative process. And it's worth it, because when you find something special, there's no better feeling as a developer than introducing players to a brand new world. And as a player, there's no better feeling than losing yourself in a completely new experience. Our developers at BioWare have been creating something truly special. A huge open world that is lush, savage, mysterious, and ever-changing.
Open world?
Filled with interesting
Changing.
characters and new types of gameplay you'll enjoy with your friends for years to come. This is what's possible when we take an extraordinary vision and combine it with the latest technologies and hardware. Amazing concepts become possible. Great ideas become reality. So here we are, and we are so excited to share this with all of you. On behalf of the team at BioWare, let's see what this game looks like running on an Xbox One.
We're gonna get
X.
gameplay.
Here's John Warner from
Do it.
BioWare to show you Anthem.
Okay. I'm with it right now. I'm ready. I see flags. That's factions. I see this already.
Hi, I'm John Warner, game director for Anthem. Here is the world premiere of Anthem's gameplay.
I'm just gonna crossfire.
Hey.
Freelancer.
Fraxley,
Listen, there's trouble. Big trouble.
what did you do?
I made a mistake. I hired some people. They weren't freelancers. I know. They said they could handle it, and the price was right. I thought maybe...
Unbelievable.
You're right. It was stupid. I'm sorry. But they're still out there. Somewhere. If you could just bring them back. Anything you need.
In the world of Anthem, you and your friends are freelancers, the heroes who leave the safety of the walls of Fort Tarsus to explore the unknown and protect humanity. Let's join two players as they head out on an expedition.
Hey, Paul. You ready to go?
We're just grabbing some supplies, just about ready.
What are you going to use today?
I decided to go with the Colossus.
I'm going to use my Ranger. Try out some new upgrades.
Every player will own an array of exosuits we call Javelins. These suits give players superhuman capabilities and are heavily customizable so they look and play how you want.
Bam. Looking good. Nice. You've got a mortar equipped.
Yeah, I got it on the weekend. You lead the way, I'll follow.
This is a vast open world you explore with your friends. Each Javelin exosuit has its own unique playstyle. The Ranger is balanced and on purpose, while the Colossus is a tanking powerhouse.
Right. Let's suit up here.
The world of Anthem is hostile, and threats can come from any direction. This dynamic world where the unexpected is around every corner.
Yeah, he seems like a problem for another day.
We're getting some fire from up ahead.
I'll go low. You flank.
Hang in there. Almost there. Have you been in there yet?
I haven't. We should do that later with Kim.
Yeah, you could use the XP. Hello, treasure. I think we got some action back.
Anyone, we're under attack. Anyone in the area, we're under attack. I think that's part of Praxis' mission.
You can equip your Javelin exosuit with gear that brings devastating power to combat.
Oh, there are a lot of scars down there. Oh, the scars have a heavy.
Time to use that mortar. I'll give you some covering fire. There's a bunch more coming in.
Okay, I'll get this round. Oh, come on. Be something good. Oh, yes! Jerry's wrap.
Oh, nice.
Large-scale world events like Shaper Storms are dynamic and pull you off the beaten path with the promise of new stories to discover.
Oh, Shaper Storm incoming. Okay, actually, let's get some more people. Hold on a sec.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey, what's happening?
Right behind you. Whoa. This storm is getting crazy. So what are we supposed to do? Fly into it?
All right, let's do this.
See you on the other side.
Our story is out there.
Wow, dude.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah.
That looks awesome.
Definitely
Damn.
very interested.
I mean,
you're right. It was a Destiny competitor.
Yeah, very curious about the metagame. Like, is it going to be like PvP? Is it going to be Destiny basically, or is it going to be like Borderlands-y?
I mean, like everything that was shown there literally looked like a slap to Destiny. Like it
Well, yeah, they even had the looting with the weapon names.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
You didn't have to fucking go
The
back
little
to the
treasure
person
that
in
he found.
town though. You just got the item right there.
You know what it might. I mean, Destiny's on PC this year too. It's gonna be pretty big.
Did they announce at any point Anthem on PC?
No, I don't think they did actually. At least not anywhere that I saw.
Was it a console launch exclusive or is it an Xbox? No, actually, wait, no, they.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, on Twitter, the guy confirmed it wasn't just Xbox. So.
Yes, PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
Okay.
Well, fuck me, man. Looks like we got more games to play.
That looks really.
Yeah, man.
Tell me there's dungeons and raids.
How did they keep? How do they keep that shit unlocked for so long?
Yeah, like that's pretty impressive. That didn't leak.
Had a
Multiple
project
and
name.
heavy.
Well, it actually did leak, just not under that name, right?
Yeah, it was
I didn't know.
Dylan, it was called.
Yeah, there was an article a while back. Chat told us about it during our last drop frames.
Yeah.
Where one of the designers actually like pretty much telegraphed it.
That it?
Yeah, I think that's the
it.
show.
What more do you want? Jesus.
No. I mean, I'm just making sure. Like, no more trailers. Like, fuck.
Destiny,
Wow.
or Zeke is probably the resident Destiny fanboy, so he'll probably lose his shit.
I played a lot of Destiny. I'm looking forward to it as well. But that game, I don't know. Maybe it looked a little less cartoony or a little less like sci-fi. You know what I mean? I liked the way that game looked.
It looked grittier. It looks
grittier.
Like,
There you go.
The world, the game world, that looked like a dystopian Earth or a dystopian civilization of some kind. I have to admit, the game world and setting and the mech suits and the fact that the game revolves around the mech suits, I might be more interested in that game than Destiny 2 at this point.
100% with you, man. 100% agree.
All right.
We're all retracting. We're retracting.
I mean, here's the thing. You were right. That was literally set up to be a slap in the face of Destiny. They're in their quote unquote like tower, and they just jump off the edge to go into fighting. There's no loading. There's no like, all right, go to orbit. But I mean, I don't know. I would rather. I'm more trusting in Destiny 2 than I am in a new IP. But that looked awesome. I want to try that out.
Well, right. I mean, a new IP, you know, they have to fucking prove themselves, obviously. But
also, there's still a lot of questions about the meta in that game. Is this going to be like a multiplayer-centric game where you're going to need more players to do the end stuff? Or is it going to be, you know, very small and you're never going to see more than 4 players? And they mentioned world events. Like, does that imply a bunch of players are going to be in one place at once? Like, I have so many questions about that game now.
Yeah. I'm trying to pull up the the Metro Exodus video, but I'm not sure if it's on YouTube anywhere, at least anywhere official.
Real quick on that note, I actually just got the notification. I actually need to head out, so thank you guys so much. I'm gonna leave my camera on and stuff so JP can do all this. But thank you guys for watching Metro Hype. And,
see you later,
see you
Co.
guys.
We'll see you tonight for
Later,
Bethesda.
Co.
Yep.
See you tonight, Co.
Co's out. All right. Yeah, let me see. There's a bunch of like unofficial YouTube shit, but not anywhere that has like the official trailer for that. I'll just pull up some
Happy they
stuff,
ended with that. I'm so happy they ended with that.
Yeah, they did. I mean, well, they kind of had to, but I gotta say, oh, my blue screen fell down. I gotta say, I'm really excited for a lot of those games. I didn't think I would be.
Yeah, they showed a lot of stuff, but here's the thing, and I was saying this halfway through, and kind of confirmed it for the entire thing. Everything that they showed that was first party, I'm not that interested in. It was all. I'll repeat it for Jericho. Everything they showed that's first party, I'm not that interested in.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree. They didn't do and I also don't think I stand by it. I don't think they did a good job showing off some of those games in their fullest. Like even, like okay, the Sea of Thieves thing's really disappointed me. I've been really excited for it. It looked like a great Twitch group game. You know, it looked like a really fun game for that. Yeah. And so I'm kind of bummed about that. That I was not. You know, that they didn't do anything for me. In fact, I was like, okay.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, man. Hey
JP, turn my camera off, bud. You're blowing my cover.
Oh, sorry. We switched over here and I didn't turn it off. My bad.
Co's like changing his clothes and shit and all.
I'm frantically responding to emails before I have to go.
Yeah, sorry about that. I switched to show gameplay. I think I found the Metro stuff. Yeah, here we go.
How many games were exclusive, right? Everything just seemed to be like all console launch exclusive, right? So it's kind of like, what was the exclusive stuff?
Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
Sea of Thieves.
Crackdown 3. Crackdown 3.
Okay, that's 2.
All of their indie games, which were probably 20 of the exclusives.
Yeah. What else, chat? What else? Forza 7. Yeah.
Forza.
Yeah.
So much shit. You see what I'm saying? Like most of the stuff was like console launch exclusive, you know? Like
yeah, I mean most of that means that it's coming to PC, but they're like the only thing. I don't think there was anything that's only on the Xbox One X.
That's what I mean. Like no, not even like available on Windows 10.
I don't think there was anything shown that was 100% console Xbox exclusive.
Good. I'm happy about that. You know, like less of that, please. Let everybody have fun.
Yeah.
That kind of defeats the purpose, right? Because like they're presenting you like this new powerful 4K console and everything, and it's like they really don't have anything that just belongs to them. Like,
well, it's hard, like they kind of shot themselves in the foot with that, right? By doing this whole Windows 10 thing.
I think that maybe the type of people that are going to care about that are not the type of people they're marketing it towards. I don't know. You know, I do agree with you. I also felt, like I said earlier, that they were showing a lot of games that like 4K or 1080p, they're all going to look pretty much the same because of the art style. Besides like Metro or Anthem or games that really like showed the 4K beauty resolution, whatever, then, you know, I felt like they kind of skimped on that.
Yeah, I agree. I saw a lot of people saying the same thing. I don't think if you have a PC, I think there's zero reason for you to care about the Xbox X or whatever the fuck they're calling it. That is it the Xbox One X or the Xbox X?
Xbox One X.
The Xbox One X, yeah. I don't think you need to care about that. I think you just play everything on PC.
Yeah.
As long as it comes out at the same time, there's no reason to buy an Xbox One X. But at the same time, $500 for what seems to be, I mean, they said they're going to do 4K 60 on a lot of those games. That's a pretty good thing for people that don't buy a PC. They don't have a PC at the moment. You can go buy a $500 box, plug it into a 4K TV, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
From what they said.
Yeah.
And just like I was saying yesterday, I think, or Wednesday rather, I think that's great because it makes the PC games look better because they're able to have a better base to start from. And not only is it good for console people that want to stay on console, but it's good for PC gamers because their games are going to look better as well.
Yep,
So I'm not upset about it at all. I think that everything they showed looks great, and most of it's going to be on the PC.
Yeah,
that crossplay is awesome. I haven't used it yet though. So, and I'm actually I am surprised, to be blunt. I am surprised there was no Gears or Halo mentioned, not an expansion, not like literally nothing at all, which is fine. I don't, it's all right, but seriously, they surprised me in this presser.
I think it's those names have become so synonymous with Xbox. I kind of feel like they have to start like moving away from that stuff as their main drive to the console. They have to show people they have other experiences, right?
Fair play.
That being said, they showed Forza, so they still had one of their mainstays like at the conference, right? They showed Forza 7 very early on, so they can get their base is going to be happy with that. Obviously, that's also just a good way to show 4K, so that makes sense. It makes sense that a car game is going to be how you can show pretty graphics because it's really easy to do. But I think starting with this, with Metro Exodus, everything just looked bad in comparison graphically to me.
I want to know how they made it. I want to know how they made it look like this.
Until what?
Yes, Anthem.
Oh yeah. Anthem was good. Yeah, Anthem looked good for sure.
Because I was like, oh my god, man, they should have left this Metro game for the end, and then they played Anthem. I was like, nope, they did it right. They started with this, and then they ended it with something just as beautiful. So I mean, I was pretty happy with how they presented all the games.
Yeah, I thought Metro Exodus fucking blew everything out of the water graphically, and then they went from what was it, Metro to Assassin's Creed?
Yeah, it was right to Assassin's Creed. And it was like, well,
if I'm Ubisoft, I'd be kind of pissed.
How do we follow this shit up?
and to talk a little bit about Assassin's Creed Origins, I don't know if they did enough to, or at least they didn't show me they did enough to like make it interesting, to make me go like, it looks like an Assassin's Creed game through and through there. And I don't know.
I will give them credit. The things that I did like, I like the setting. I think that's cool, but like that's, they change the setting every single time, so it's not like this major change up. Right. They added skill system, a little bit of MMO stuff, loot, etc. But like that's kind of like the bare minimum of what you're gonna expect. At least that's what I expected. I was like, okay, and anything else? And they're like, no, this is about it.
Yeah. I really wonder if they hit that 42 game mark, by the way. Someone should list all those fucking 42 games out, including the montage. I'd be
and if they lied, we're done.
Yeah.
Find a PlayStation.
We saw a little bit of the Hawk gameplay during Assassin's Creed. We saw the Zelda/Horizon midair bow shots, which is kind of funny.
The wanted arrow, curve it.
Yeah, that fucking
heat-seeking arrow of
the
death.
Heat-seeking arrow was...
That was weird.
It's a weird way to end a trailer. Like, usually Assassin's Creed trailer ends when they fucking stab a guy in the neck. This one ended by the player controlling the fucking arrow and going like that, and it just looking bonkers. It just looked really odd and awkward. I was not super impressed by that. I'll check Assassin's Creed Origins out, though, because I did like Syndicate, which was their latest release. But they took a year off for this, and from my point of view, I couldn't really tell what was changed from Assassin's Creed,
Yep.
We didn't see a tower, so that's good. I think that would have bit them in the ass if they showed a tower.
Nobody swan dived. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody jumped into a bale of hay, so.
Yeah. We'll probably see more Assassin's Creed stuff obviously at Ubisoft tomorrow. So we'll kind of reserve judgment on that, because I think you really have to come out at the Ubisoft conference and say, like, this is what we did in a year. This is what we changed. You're no longer going to be climbing towers, blah, blah, blah. This is what's different. And hopefully that's good.
Agreed.
After that, fucking Brendan came out on the goddamn stage. The player unknown just showed up. He was like, what's up?
That was so out of left field. I was not expecting that.
Yeah. I mean, who was it that had the DayZ guy on their stage years ago or a year ago?
Sony.
PlayStation or Sony? Yeah.
Was that Sony?
Yeah.
It was like, DayZ's coming to the fucking PlayStation, and then we haven't heard anything about that since then.
DayZ's still in alpha.
Remember when H1Z1 was coming to the consoles?
Yeah. That's right. That's right.
This one has a pretty solid release date. It said late 2017. That's not, that's pretty ambitious considering how the game runs right now on PC.
Right. And it's probably not, I would think, granted, I don't know much about the certifications program on Xbox. I would think it's harder to patch an Xbox version of a game than it is the PC one.
I doubt you're doing weeklies. You know, you might be able to get away with monthlies, but like.
Yeah, I wonder if it's literally just going to be like a 1-to-1 patch too. Like if PC's going to get the patch first, or if they're going to do it at the same time. Like how they're going to handle that stuff. That's definitely some questions.
If they gimp PC to keep Xbox at the same level or whatever, I will be pissed. Because and so will a lot of people be. Like, that's where the main core group of people playing it are on PC. Actually, the only ones right now because it's not out anywhere else. But it's like,
yeah.
Really hope that I'd trust them. I trust them. I'm gonna give them benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. Then we saw Deep Rock Galactic, which was it was just a
don't care
Minecrafty, shooty, spacey looking thing.
Yeah, it was. Apparently that game was already announced because there's trailers from 2 months ago and 5 months ago, so that wasn't anything super new. They showed State of Decay after that. Game didn't look too great graphically, but the gameplay looked fun. Then we got to see a guy get torn in half, which is kind of fun.
I could get behind it.
Yeah.
And that crazy chick who jumped on the Boomer's back and just destroyed him.
Yeah. Yeah,
that was awesome.
She definitely went off there for sure. We saw a little bit of base building as well in that, so I think that'll be a fun game for streamers for sure, and for just friends to jump into, hang out in. Then they showed that Darwin project thing where they had the guy shoutcasting it at the same time.
Featuring Mixer. It was a battle royale game, right? That looks interesting. Like you have, I guess, almost MOBA-esque. You have your character and you got certain skills and stuff. But the thing that got me is they right off the bat were like, and somebody on Mixer has helped turn the tide, aka somebody fucking tipped you $10 to get a special weapon. So.
Oh,
gotta
so they're doing the integration shit then now.
Yeah, gotta be careful with that.
That's quick.
Yeah, I mean that's something we could talk about for a second too. The amount of times that go to Mixer.com or whatever the fucking URL was that was shown throughout this conference was hilarious. They mentioned it so many goddamn times throughout this entire conference that I was a little shocked. To begin, Twitch couldn't be happy about that.
Top streamer on Mixer right now that's not IGN is it's Sea of Thieves is streaming on there, of course. IGN, all right. Besides IGN and all the people playing Sea of Thieves, it's 900 people. God. And then wait, Monster Cat's on fucking Mixer?
Really?
Look, but
that's funny.
JP, but that Microsoft sat in a little conference this morning before the show and we're gonna have a couple of million people watching on Twitch while we say Mixer all day, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean that wasn't that was planned. That wasn't this morning, but I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
They basically just.
It was a lot. Every almost goddamn trailer popped up here in the bottom left-hand corner with hey, go check out Mixer.com to go win some shit or to go watch later or. Do whatever. Mixer.com. Check out the webpage.
Are we?
It was nonstop.
Guys, don't be dicks to Mixer. Just shut up. You dumb.
We're not being dicks. I just thought it was funny.
I can be a dick to a streaming platform because it doesn't have feelings. It's a fucking website.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's the thing. How else are you going to get people over to your platform from Twitch or YouTube or Hitbox or Azubu? You can't. I mean, you can buy talent all you want, but we've seen that not work out before several times. So that's not a bad way. I think, if you're going to promote it, they did a good job with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who knows?
It's just, that was so bizarre to me to see them mention it that many times with 1 million plus people watching on Twitch. And definitely they were on YouTube as well, right? So they were even on YouTube advertising nonstop. I just hope that they don't. Obviously, I don't imagine Microsoft would ever do this. It would fucking be really bad for them if they did. But if they came out and said hey, you can only stream Xbox games on Mixer.
That can't happen.
I mean, that can't happen.
They could totally do it. They have every right to do that. But I don't imagine them ever doing that, and I hope they never fucking do. Like,
If
that's
they
a
did
scary
that,
thing.
People would laugh them off the goddamn site. No. Please, no, don't do that.
Don't even give them the idea. Let's just move on. Let's just move on. I guarantee you, though, that's been brought up somewhere over at Xbox. At Microsoft.
Yeah, and I hope that guy got thrown out a window after bringing it up. Why don't we just, you know how Nintendo gets a lot of free press for being like really shit to content creators? Let's double it. Double down.
Yeah, exactly. What was after that? The Minecraft stuff, not really for us, but I think that's going to sell them a fuck ton of consoles.
Yes, it will. Hey, the coolest thing is that it is across every platform.
Yeah.
Every single platform.
Yeah.
So that's really awesome.
I messaged Aurelian and said, like, hey, there's this Minecraft stuff really fucking cool. And she's like, yeah, that's really awesome. Like, that is what the community has been wanted because it's been on every goddamn platform ever made. And now everyone can play together at the same time, which is great. That's super smart. It's a great way to get people to play more Minecraft. Then they showed that weird Dragon Ball Z thing.
Hey, not weird. Really
cool.
cool.
What's weird about it?
That it wasn't like it's a true ass fighting game. It's not anything. It's just a fighting game.
I think that's awesome. I think that's what I mean. So they had Xenoverse and Xenoverse 2, which is like their more traditional like Dragon Ball Z-esque fighting game, right? But then to go to the 2D, almost Street Fighter like thing, that's a whole nother different type of fighting game market. But I mean. Look, if you like fighting games, you're probably into or were into DBZ. So I think it's just opening them up to another market.
Yeah, it also looks really good graphically.
I am super about it.
Yeah. Tally?
Yeah, I mean, if you ever played like the original, anyone out there would know if you played like the original imports from like PlayStation 1 and PS2 and stuff coming over from Japan. I mean, this is exactly what it was. It never had all that crazy story and like going out in the little hub and going out doing quests and stuff. It was just like fighting game.
Yeah. Do you not think this is trying to move towards like, I hate saying this, but like, this moves towards esports or, at least opens the conversation.
Evo. Yeah. And Bandai Namco has enough money, I would think, to like force this at Evo and just make a competition out of it. So
I can't wait to play it.
Yeah.
I'm a huge DBZ fan.
That totally makes sense. The release date for that was early 2018, so that's not a 2017 title.
Fair play.
Then they showed Black Desert Online. That's all it was.
I don't really care.
Yeah, Black Desert Online.
It gets exposure, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure people saw that, and if they were interested in it, they Googled it and said, hey, this is already out on PC. Maybe I could check this out, right?
Yeah, exactly.
This game, I think, was the most interesting thing that they showed. This game called The Last Night. This cyberpunk 3D pixel art thing. Like,
I need to know where I saw this because I saw this exact same video and I asked somebody, I was like, what is that? And they were like, oh, it's a trailer for this game. But the art style, really cool. Never seen something like that. Cyberpunk.
Fucking incredible looking.
It's unique. Striking. I've never seen anything like this.
Yeah.
I gotta give it a go.
Yeah, that looks... I'm going to full screen it so people can see it. It looks really... I've never seen a game look like that before at all. And it looks like I kind of had like Blade Runner vibes a little bit while I was watching it. So I'm super about that. It looks great. I want to see more on that. And we probably will, hopefully. I don't know if that's Xbox exclusive. Does it say here at the end if it is or not? We'll wait a second and see. It looks really good, though. I want to see more of that. Definitely.
Yeah. Definitely.
Xbox One and Windows 10. So there you go. It won't be up on PlayStation, it seems.
We'll play that.
Oh yeah, then it was the fucking the LSD game.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that.
The Artful Escape.
Cool. I like the this kind of resurgence, or not resurgence, but I like the idea that we have like several games that are artistically interesting, whether it's Ori or this one or the last one we saw. I think that's cool. Tired of the grayscale.
I mean, this game goes places. It starts with this. And you're like, okay, all right, he's got a spaceship on, or a spacesuit on, and then it's kind of snowing, and then it's this big reveal of like, oh, wait, this is okay.
This man's running through a cocaine forest.
Yeah, he's literally he's going crazy. It kind of looks a little bit like a rhythm game with how he's jumping there with the guitar and shit.
Yeah.
Definitely want to see more of this.
I just don't know what that's about.
I have absolutely, there's some Darth Vader shit in the background. Like, what a fucking bizarre game for sure.
Super cool.
That's called The Artful Escape. And the launch window was coming when it's damn ready. That was literally what it said on the screen. I like it.
That's kind of cool when they say it like that.
Yeah, that's a cool way. I think this is a little bit longer than what we saw on the panel.
No, this is it.
I'm sorry. They did the weird cutaways is what they did. Yeah, there you go. Coming when it's damn ready.
Coming when it's damn ready.
Cool. Code Vein. That was the anime Dark Souls game.
Yeah, that looked good.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, you're not feeling it? I felt it. I was like, if I want to play a Dark Souls game, I would rather be like that.
I
suck at Dark Souls.
I think
you're alone on that one.
I think it fits a niche. I think it fits the anime Dark Souls niche that maybe people are super into. It's just Dark Souls is all about fucking really tight animations and really good gameplay, and that wasn't conveyed to me in this trailer.
More fast paced though, right? Seems like.
Maybe, yeah. Like it definitely felt like a power up anime. Like, look, I'm fucking a cool anime guy, type style stuff. But again, this was what, 2 minutes long? Yeah, 2 minutes. So like, who knows? Who knows how that's actually gonna play?
Right.
It's something I'm gonna keep my eye on for sure.
Yeah, it didn't really do much for me. I didn't really care. Like nothing, and like nothing really stood out. But
yeah, I wanna see more of that for sure. Sea of Thieves was next. So many questions still unanswered about that fucking game. So many questions. Is it open world that everyone's in the same world? Is it instanced? Can anyone join my game? Do you just stumble into other people's worlds? Are people going to be able to meet in the middle of the ocean and it's a gigantic pirate fight? Like, how does any of that game work? None of that.
It seems like an entire world, not instance, but its own server.
It's persistent.
Yeah, exactly. Like, when those guys were in the cave trying to get the treasure, I think those other pirates could have just landed there and gone into that cave with them and tried to kill them if they wanted to. You're probably thinking it's an instance like they can only be on the island. Then when they come out, they're in like an ocean instance where it's all battles. I don't think it's like that. I think it's like I said, a persistent open world.
When I played it last E3, it was there were 3 ships, each with 4 players in our world, and we could sail around, fight everybody, we could dock, but it was just combat. So that's why they spent how many minutes? 10 minutes not really doing any combat, just kind of showing everything. This is where I think they could have just done way better. I think they wanted to run you through here's what you'll probably do when you play this game. You're going to go to a cave and you're going to do this and then you're going to get out and fight. They didn't want to run through it, but I think they missed the mark on showing me how I would enjoy this. But that's just me personally.
Yeah, I think they missed the mark for me too. Someone in chat was saying it's server based, so I don't.
Yeah, server based.
Sure. I mean, yeah, it's not going to be like all the players in the world on the same server, but it's definitely you jump in and you could be already in a fight, because it's persistent.
Yeah. I don't
we don't have specifics. There's not saying, well, there's 100 people per server. There's 200 pirates here at any given time. We don't know those numbers. All we saw was 8 people. I feel
and this is maybe the streamer in me trying to apply this to how this would make sense. I feel like the RP community will enjoy the fuck out of this, and the ARC.
Oh yeah.
The people that play ARC religiously are the people that are about this shit.
Yeah.
I definitely got a little bit of ARC vibes from this. So.
I can agree.
Did they say anything about a launch time at all? Was it coming early 2018? Okay. So hopefully spring, maybe summer. I don't know.
This game's been in development for a while.
Yeah, this is
because they're probably trying to get it right.
Yeah. It's what Rare's been working on. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have too many other thoughts on that. They showed a quick trailer for Tacoma, which is a game we've already known about from Fulbright. Another game from that was an Oculus launch title there was Lucky's Tale, which was a VR game, a VR platform, and now there's Super Lucky's Tale. It seemed odd for that to pop up. Cuphead got a launch date. Thank fucking God.
Finally.
That game is I think most people have seen it once. They're like, yep, interested just to get around and play it. I heard that they said they really wanted to make it Like, this is not going to be an easy game. Like, this is going to be purposefully hard as shit.
Yeah. It looks like that animation just looks insane.
I love it.
Never really seen anything like this before in a game, like this style of gameplay or animation.
Yeah.
And this is what, like the third E3 that they've had come back, right?
It's been there for a while for sure.
But we have a hard date. So
that's good.
End of September.
So we still haven't seen much of that game either. We've only seen a couple bosses and like snippets of gameplay. So I want to see what that full game looks like. Crackdown 3. Tally, you were the one that was super stoked for this. After that trailer, man, I got it. I'm
It
not
looked like ass, Tally.
I'm not
Okay,
about
look,
it right now.
okay, look. Maybe I was a little overexcited. Okay, I could agree. It did not look as good as I thought it would. I think they could have done a lot better. It kind of just reminds me of this part 2, just a little bit better graphics, I guess. So they haven't really changed much. Destructive buildings, destroy everything. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. Maybe I'm just a hardcore Crackdown fan, so I'm going to play it regardless. But yeah, I mean, it was disappointing.
Now there's 5 hardcore Crackdown fans.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's so many of us.
I feel like what happened was Terry Crews came out and got me like pretty excited for what I was about to see. Terry Crews is a really fucking charismatic person, right? He got me excited for that game. Then we saw the game and I was like, I think Co made the remark of like, this looks like Crackdown 2. And I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
This looks like Crackdown 2 through and through. Like,
I mean, it looks a little better because it's on the
yeah,
Xbox.
I mean,
the gameplay looks the same though. It's just
yeah. My problem with all of this was that, or with Crackdown, that is, whenever I played those games, I felt like I was just doing the same thing over and over to get a tiny bit stronger, and there was never anything story-wise pushing me forward. It was always like, well, I could go get some more orbs to jump a little bit better. Like that's what Crackdown was for me. I just wasn't super into it.
It was meh. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's Crackdown 3. We got our montage after that for ID at Xbox.
Some good ones in there, man.
Yeah, the mods actually listed every game here. We might be able to count everything. They showed from in order: Osiris New Dawn, Raiders of the Broken Planet, Unruly Heroes, Path of Exiles, Battle Right, Surviving Mars, Fable Fortune, Observer, Robocraft Infinity, Dunk Lords, the best name at E3 2017 for sure.
That game looks.
I think it look amazing.
Great.
Yep.
Dunk Lords, Men and Masters, Forced to Duel, Brawl Out, Ooblets, Dark and Light, Strange Brigade, River Bond, Hello Neighbor, Shift, and Conan Exiles. A lot of that stuff's kind of already out. Like those games already exist. So,
is Observer out? Like the horror-looking game? Because that looked pretty awesome.
I think that was the one game where we were all kind of questioning what the fuck that is. Let's see if there's any more on that.
Yeah, because that and Dunk Lords and that little montage caught my eye as something that I really want to play. Because I mean, Dunk Lords just looks ridiculous, but ridiculously fun. And Observer looked like a nice little horror game that we've never seen before.
So there was a trailer on February 23rd for Observer.
Okay.
It is a cyberpunk horror game.
Oh wow.
Okay.
All right. I mean, I can dig that.
Okay. So yeah, that has been out there already. They showed Ashen after that. It was like that weird Lego Dark Souls thing without faces.
I was interested. Yeah.
Me too. Yeah. Seemed like it had RPG elements to it, but yeah, it looked like a cartoony Dark Souls style game.
Yeah, looked cool. Want to see more of that? You guys were not about it at all, but Life is Strange, man. I'm super into that.
I know everybody really has a soft spot for that, so that's cool. I mean, I'm down for it. I'll probably give it a look, but like it doesn't. I don't know. And the first one didn't do much for me, so.
Yeah, same.
But it won a lot of awards, didn't it?
It won a lot of shit. Yeah, I mean, it was a well-written game for my taste.
And it's a prequel.
It's a prequel, and that kind of bums me out. And it's only 3 episodes as well. The original one was 5 episodes, being that it is an episodic game, which a lot of people were not super into. But 3 episodes, prequel, I don't know. I'll take any more Life is Strange if I can get it. I'd rather it be a continuation of the story rather than a prequel.
There's going to be more DLC, JP. Buy more episodes.
Yeah. I mean, the other without going too much into the game mechanics, I guess, even though I already spoiled the fuck out of Ori.
You dick.
There's a way that could be a prequel, but also a sequel at the same time. So, it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really excited for that, man. God, that game looks so good.
Yeah. You're talking about Ori?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Ori does look very good. We'll show it here just a sec. Yeah, that game doesn't look good. It looks fucking gorgeous. The art in this game is just phenomenal through and through. Every like different area they showed and scene they showed looked absolutely fucking breathtaking.
Yep.
And the crazy thing is they didn't show any gameplay because that game's a pretty difficult platformer. Like, it doesn't make sense for a platformer to look this fucking good.
I mean, if you're gonna die over and over again, I at least want it to look really good. You know, when I'm stuck into the same area.
Yeah. It looks really good. It looks really good. Welcome back with a new shirt.
Yes. Hello. I got a few minutes before I have to dip again.
Yeah. We're almost done anyways. After Life is Strange, was that Shadow of War stuff? Did not expect the fucking humor in that game at all. That was really...
Came out of left field.
Yeah, that was weird.
It was odd, but it was
cool.
It was welcomed. It was refreshing. Like, the Lord of the Rings... almost everything Lord of the Rings, aside from some of the humor in the movie, has been like super dour and serious and fucking I'm gonna die because I'm an orc, blah blah blah. And when he started like smarting off and making jokes, I was into it. It was cool.
Yep.
They showed enough gameplay changes too, like the fact that you can recruit a bunch of people and attack a giant tower. That seems pretty cool. We didn't get to really see too much of the tower attack or the siege, as it were. Still looked good though. Super stoked. I want to play more of that.
It looks like they're taking their existing stuff and kind of next leveling it, which is exactly what I think people wanted for the next one.
Yeah,
so
totally.
Awesome.
And doing it in an interesting way. It's not like here's more features that are just kind of augmenting. It's like, no, we have this whole new system. You can get a buddy. He has character. It's nice. I like that.
Yeah. Looked great. Want to see more of it. And then they kind of did some stuff about backwards compatibility, some 4K updates to already existing games. They talked about the $4.99 price point. How do you guys feel about that? The $4.99 price point. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think it makes sense.
Yeah.
100% standard. That was the safe bet. That was where the pro started. That it's expected.
I don't really know. I mean, they could have cut off $100 and I would have been like, wow. But I mean, as it stands, I think everybody was like, okay, fine, acceptable. It's not going to, I doubt that price point's going to change anybody's mind to buy it or not buy it, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think Jericho just kind of nailed it. That was an opportunity for them to kind of take that to the next level. Like if they would have put $4.99 on the screen and then slashed it to like $4.49 or something, could have kind of like start playing the game, but they just kind of played it safe. But no risks, just this is how it is.
I mean, the price is good. I'm looking at it and I'm saying $4.99. That's a great price for that console and the power of it. And then I ask myself again, what are you giving me that I'm going to be spending $4.99 for that I will not be playing on the PC already?
Yeah,
or like, my existing Xbox One.
But you're not the market for that. If you have a PC, you're not the market for that console.
That's it's a really weird thing to think about. That like they're Microsoft is acknowledging and with that PC gaming is a thing and that they'll never really have access to that market because it's such a different market from consoles. And they're saying, but for people that only play consoles, here's a better system.
Yeah, okay, I can see that.
Why is this shocking at all to anybody?
Because they've never, no console devs have ever done that for 20 plus years.
Also, quick correction. Actually,
it's like
the
they conceded.
did start at $3.99.
It did start at $3.99. Okay, all right, yeah.
It's like they conceded the piece to the PC market and said, all right, we give up. You guys can have your PC, but you can also play these.
What do you want them to do? Like seriously, I'm genuinely curious. What did you want them to do?
Well, they can't do anything about it, but what
Force
Sony does,
so that people buy the damn console.
Yeah, what Sony does is keep their exclusives on their console, and people buy the console for that, for the Gods of War,
see
for the
Uncharted
Horizon,
or The Last of Us or any of that shit on fucking PC because they keep to those.
Exactly. Yeah. So, I wonder how much Microsoft, if internally, if the guys at Microsoft shot themselves in the foot by announcing that all that stuff is coming to Windows 10. or if that was like a directive from Microsoft themselves outside of the Xbox team to do it. It's
hear me out here, okay? If you're going to be, if things come to Windows 10, that presumes you have a PC that's good enough to run it at a similar or better quality than you would on your console. That's why you're doing it on Windows 10, right?
Yeah.
So that still doesn't take away from anybody who's going to buy the damn console.
Totally.
The new one.
I totally agree with you.
So I don't think they're shooting themselves in the foot. I think they're trying to spread as big a net as possible to get every single person in their ecosystem. And then now Sony's the odd one out. I like Sony, and I actually use my PS4 more, but like I think they're literally trying to go, everybody's on our shit. Yeah, you want something a little bit better, we got you, even though it's not widespread. You know, if you're a PC guy, we got you too. So I think they're just trying to do everything.
That makes sense. I haven't thought about it from that way, that to get everyone kind of on the Microsoft ecosystem rather than the Xbox ecosystem.
They're pulling an Apple.
Yeah. That makes sense to me. And then, like you said, then the PlayStation is kind of the odd one out. They're kind of, quote, stuck in the past on their console-only stuff. It's an interesting way to look at it.
I wanted to, well, we get to see Sony tomorrow.
We do, tomorrow night.
Very interested to see what that has in store for us.
I mean, who knows, man? You can't guess anymore with Sony. You really can't. They've done so much crazy shit. They've done so much crazy shit.
Oh my gosh, some Sony PC, Sony OS.
Yeah, if Sony announces their fucking own OS, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Oh God, no.
Yeah. They are bringing. They do have PlayStation Now though on Windows, I think. Isn't that a thing? Didn't we talk about that? Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, $4.99 price point. I think that's fine. Yep. I'll probably pick one up. I don't know why, if only just to see what plays better on it. I'm trying to think of like what games I would play on it.
I'm kind of surprised they didn't advertise anything as the release title. Like, they said a lot of things are coming, but they didn't say, like, when you get your Xbox One X, you'll be getting with it. But, you know, like, there was no, which I think we were all kind of hoping for, but there was none of that, like, available on the launch of the Xbox X.
Yeah.
Was there anything like that?
I don't think so.
And also, they didn't
get a release date?
Any comparison stuff.
November 7th.
Did we get a release date?
I think it's the release
date. Forza.
Forza was the release title? Okay.
Yeah, well, no, that comes out on October 3rd, so it's going to be out by the time the new console comes out, right?
Yeah, okay.
Well, a lot of those games are getting released before the new console comes out, so you'll already be ready. Like, you know, they don't need to be like, and here you go. The whole point is they want to allow people who already have Xbox. Like, didn't they say if you buy it, your library moves over? So you buy it for your Xbox One, and you just move it over to your Xbox One XSXY.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I really don't like that name. Also, Tally called it. We need to point that out a second time or a third time.
Yeah.
The Xbox One X, how do you make that short? Like, XOX?
X1X.
X1X?
Yeah, like
One X, I guess you would
the
say.
PS4 and the X1X.
The Xbox X.
I mean, you don't say the you don't say the X1S for the Xbox S.
It's gonna be the hugs and kisses XOX.
I guess people are just gonna be calling it the X. Like, yeah, I've got
the triple X
or my Xbox X.
1X, right? Just say 1X.
Yeah.
Maybe,
the Xander Cage.
I wonder if that's what they wanted. I wonder if they just want people to call it the X.
Yeah, maybe.
X gonna give it to you. It's the only thing that's gonna come into my head every time somebody's like,
I love Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson's pretty good.
No,
let's show the Anthem stuff again. Let's get to Anthem. Let's just show Anthem.
Go. Let's just.
This was pretty fucking cool. We're not gonna. We're not gonna get this for a while, I don't think. But everything about this looked pretty rad. Graphically, it looked great. What we were fighting looked cool. Although they obliterated those guys, like just straight up with the fucking missiles, they had completely destroyed them. I wonder if this is a flight path or if this person's actively controlling this.
Dude, if they're actively controlling it, I could just do that for hours.
Yeah,
he just activated his jetpack there at the end again to go faster.
Well,
maybe.
I mean, if they do that, I think that the reason I showed that was to, like JP said, this whole thing was a jab at Destiny. It's like, here you're at your base, just jump off the edge, you're fine. Like, yeah, you just get into it. you know? And then they also said, like, yeah, I think I'm going to be this guy today. So you can switch between their classes and stuff, the loot, legendary stuff, the party join-in session in the middle of your in the middle of your mission, I guess we're going to say.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they did a good job covering the basics, but you're right. You called it. This is absolutely Destiny oriented.
Yeah, I mean, everything screams like this is basically our Destiny.
That right
game.
there. That makes me think it's not scripted, what we just saw.
Just
because like
he
just jumped off the side and like hit his engines and started. Also, this underwater part was that was
badass. with the discovery
and I love how you
as
get an explorer
well.
bonus for that.
Yeah,
I think it's an MMO. I think it's an MMO.
I
don't think it's an MMO. It seems to be focusing on small group content, and they never saw anyone until they wanted to.
Yeah.
And so I think I seriously think it's Destiny style, probably instanced. There's probably going to be a lot, like everyone's going to get their own little level, and then you can bring your friends in if you want to. But I'm kind of surprised they didn't show the metagame. Like they showed a little snippet of the gameplay, but we have no idea how the meta is going to function. And they also didn't show, like, they made a point to mention world events, which could have then led into like a big scene of a bunch of players attacking a mob, but then they just kind of moved on. So I almost left with more questions than this answered, funny enough.
Maybe that's kind of the point. I don't know. We're not going to
point, yeah.
Think about it. We're not getting gameplay. Are we getting hands-on with this at E3, or we meaning, like, do people get hands-on with this?
I don't think
can't
so.
remember.
I don't think so. No, I haven't heard anything about that.
And we don't have a release date or anything, do we?
No.
They probably don't even know what the meta is for their own game yet.
Yeah.
They're just kind of showing it.
If Destiny is like a full 6 months ahead, you know, we're getting hands-on for the first time tomorrow in gameplay of Destiny. This one could be 6 months behind, which is, I'm fine with that, you know? Give me some time to try out both, but...
I mean, hey, real quick for chat, by the way, when I say metagame, I mean the stuff that exists on top of the gameplay. I don't mean like the new meta or anything like metagame has other definitions than gaming.
It's got other words can have different meanings. That's so meta. Anyways,
but just to be perfectly clear, when I'm saying metagame, I mean, how am I going to find my friends? What are my inventories going to look like? Is there a hub? How am I, are there large scale fights? That the gaming on top of this gameplay basically is what I'm talking about.
This type of shit is so fucking rad, by the way. Like,
yes,
Destiny doesn't have stuff. I mean, they do have stuff like this, but it's like you're going to turn into a flying guy with a hammer and just destroy a bunch of people. I like that type of shit where you just launch a fuck ton of missiles and destroy something. And then I don't have to go back to the goddamn hub to get my items identified. I just get them. They're done. There's
Legendary is confirmed.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I think this is slated, since chat's saying fall of 2018, this is slated in a really good release time because by then, you already get a full year of Destiny. I bet you they're going to capture a lot of people who are like, I'm kind of moving on. Or like, I've already tried Destiny. Let me try this out. Instead of competing with it, like Battlefield, Call of Duty releases.
This trailer is in 4K, by the way. Oh, damn. You guys can't see this. You should go watch this on YouTube in 4K. Because that looks phenomenal.
This last part with the weather and how many objects were moving, like,
this is pretty nuts.
Very impressive, very impressive. Another thing that was kind of interesting, though, is they didn't show, and maybe this was on purpose, but they didn't even hint at what the story is in this game.
Right.
Is there even going to be a story? Is it just a giant sandbox? Or is there, like, an enemy? They didn't really talk about really anything. Like, again, more questions. But it's interesting to be sure.
There was, like, the hub world that they said that everyone was contained within that, quote, fort. And that's it, basically.
And they said outside the walls you explore.
Yeah. And then that's
so like where at Destiny where you explore different planets, maybe in Anthem it's just like one huge world, and that's it, just like one big open world.
Yeah,
you don't really go out.
Yeah, there was a part right here. There's like markers on that landmark, and there's another one over here that has like different things. So I don't know if those are missions or what that is. They didn't really say.
I think they were really trying to do with the, with the open world concept, instead of a lot of different varieties of worlds, but each one is kind of small. Let's just do a fucking huge one, and you can play around on here. So that's maybe how they're trying to cut out the whole jumping between worlds thing.
Yeah,
but who knows?
Here's another marker right here. It's like a city or a currency, or I don't know, like looks like Roman pylons. I don't know what the fuck that is.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I hope there's dungeons and raids.
Same.
There has to be.
Yeah, absolutely. They actually passed a dungeon at one point, but the guy is like, let's wait for Kim to do that or something. So
yeah.
Or that could be.
Maybe not necessarily a dungeon, but the equivalent of like a strike, which I guess is just another word for a dungeon, really, if you think about it.
Also, like, I'm looking at this game and the combat and stuff, and I'm like, this could be kind of fun to do some PvP in. I hope they have like arenas or scenarios or something, or maybe you fight other factions, or I don't know.
Right.
I don't know, but
right.
looks like it could be fun.
At the very beginning, too, the facial animations were on point with this guy right here, or whichever one of the guys like pulls you aside and talks to you. That looked really good. Which I was kind of, I wanted to make like a fucking Mass Effect joke because this is BioWare and they actually nailed some facial animations, but it looked really good. It looked super clean, which was cool to see. All in all, though, I think I was surprised by how many games they showed and how little time they spent on the Xbox One X. They just showed games. They said, hey, this is the thing. This is what the games look like on it. And that's kind of the best way to sell the console for people that want that, or the best way to show off games. Because at the end of the day, like I said at the beginning, I don't care about the fucking platform. I just want to see the games on it. And that's kind of what we got from the whole thing.
As somebody who is not a huge console person, I actually like what you just said about it. But if I was a console person looking to upgrade to an Xbox One X, they didn't really do a good job of selling that. They put the system out there. They showed the really pretty graphics on it. But I think it would have been a lot more impactful if they were like, here's Forza on an Xbox One. Here's it side by side with the Xbox Pro X. You know, like they talked big about it, but we didn't see a single thing that shows this is why it's so much more expensive. You know, like is Forza going to look damn near close to that good on the Xbox One? Maybe it's just really good tricks with shaders and shit. Like we don't know that. And I'm kind of surprised they didn't go into that. I mean, also at the beginning of the show, I remember when we were like, are they going to do side by side? We just kind of assumed they would. And then they just kind of like didn't even mention any of that throughout the whole show.
Didn't do that.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I'm kind of curious now. Like I'm wondering like how that's $4.99 is a lot to drop on a console. Like
it is.
Really, what am I going to get for that?
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm eager to see what the like you said the console only guys are saying, which I'll be reading a bunch of the feedbacks, the Reddits, the NeoGAFs, all that stuff to just see what people are saying about this. Besides making fun of the name, can we get a fucking like cool console name again?
I feel like
I don't like the PS4 Pro. I think that's a shitty name. The Switch is like, when it was first announced, it kind of sucked. Now I'm kind of okay with it. And I hate the Xbox One X. I don't like that name either.
It's
They're in a
X.
weird spot though, man, because they
Pro
can't
and
make
X,
all
that's
new
it.
names because these are half-step systems.
Why?
So,
No, they can do just fine. They hired like the product manager at BMW to name everything. This is the 327, the 328i, the 328IR, and they all look the same.
That is true.
If you care, you like
That
it.
is so good.
Yeah.
So-
I'm just, and maybe Co's right. Maybe Co's right though. Like they're not making a new jump to a new console, so they have to make it. They have to do what like everyone else has done when it comes to new hardware, like Apple's done, where it's the iPhone 7s, it's the Xbox One S, but now it's the Xbox One X.
Why not just call it Scorpio? Everybody knows it's
they had to
Scorpio.
keep the Xbox One in it because it's a
branded.
half system of
Yeah.
that. So and they wanted to know like it's still an Xbox One, it's just a better Xbox One. But I mean, X is an interesting way to go with it. Although Tally just nailed that one. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, that was great. That was hilarious when they announced the name. That was good. Well, that's Microsoft. We got Bethesda tonight. That's starting at midnight Eastern.
Why are they so shitty?
They're so
Why are they
late.
doing this?
I don't know.
Who does this?
Our stream's going to be starting at 11:30 Eastern. We'll be on Co's channel, but if you're watching here on my channel, I'll be hosting it as well, so it doesn't matter. And I assume Tally and Jericho will be hosting it as well. But before we get to even any of that, we need to slash out of 10, rate this. Yesterday we used here are some of our ratings, Jericho.
Yeah.
For me, EA was meh out of 10. Co's was K out of 10. Tally gave it a 5 out of 10, and Ello was. What was Ello? Ello rated it. Oh, cool. Lowercase cool out of 10. So you can really use whatever the fuck you want to do out of 10 because that's how stupid those systems are, Jericho.
All right, man.
I'll give it a like.
I'm
not going to buy your console, but your games look great out of 10. that's probably
Solid,
what I'll say.
solid review.
Yeah, I think that's how I'll rate that. Even though I'll probably buy the fucking console, but there's no reason to. The only reason I'm going to buy it is because it's part of the job. Kind of implies that I should. But if I didn't have this job, I wouldn't buy it. That's how I'm rating it. What do you guys think? Who wants to go?
X out of 10.
I was going to say that, Cole. God damn it, man.
But that doesn't even imply if it's good or bad.
Someone else go ahead.
Jericho, go. You've been thinking hard on this.
I have not. I'm gonna give it a whew lad. I think a whew lad out of 10 is a good overarching theme for that one.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what?
I don't know what that is.
Whew lad.
Is this a meme?
Is that a Scottish thing?
Is this a meme? We're old, Jericho. What does this mean?
Oh, yeah, I don't. I'm sorry.
All right, you know, it's
I'm like 90 years old. What are you saying?
I don't know what
I mean, it's generally overall performance was pretty good. And then I thought that some of the titles dropped the ball, and yet I was excited for others. So while I did not think it was great, I thought that it exceeded my expectations. Lad, out of 10.
Out of 10. Great, perfect. Tally?
Giving it an X out of 10.
Okay. I don't know what that means.
Me neither. I'm just X out of 10.
Okay.
Not that the X is a 10 out of 10. I'm just saying it's an X out of 10.
You just got to stay on brand. I understand.
Yeah, I'm X out of 10. You know what, man? Like, they brought it this year. Regardless if they didn't convince me that I'm going to buy that X, I think that compared to the last, like, 2 or 3 E3s, they kind of fucking killed it. And I thought it was just like game after game after game. And that's what people want to see. They want to see. They don't want to hear people talking and yapping and seeing content creators playing 2020 on the fucking floor. I just want to see the games. That's what they showed. So, I mean, absolutely. X out of 10.
X is a variable.
They they definitely stepped it up from last year. I think everyone could agree on that. But yeah, Code, did you give your official rating?
No, you know what? Okay, so from a conference perspective, that was awesome. They started fast. They started out the gate. They started with an amazing game that everyone was not expecting them to start with. They went game. There was a lot of new stuff in there we'd never seen before. A lot of stuff that hyped us. This was a night and day compared to the EA conference. I'm not even a big Xbox or Microsoft guy. That was a damn good conference. Probably the best one I've seen from them so far.
Yeah, in recent years, without a doubt. I would agree. And that makes me really wonder. They showed, 42 or 48, however many fucking games that was. Bethesda has 0 games officially announced to show tonight. I have absolutely no idea what the fuck is going to be happening at that time.
They've already leaked 2.
They've leaked 2.
They leaked 2 already.
There's Wolfenstein leaked.
Evil Within.
And
Evil Within 2.
Okay.
Reddit put up their ads early. Thanks, Reddit.
Nice.
So we know Evil Within 2 is there.
We did it.
And
Good
the
job.
Amazon in Germany accidentally posted the buy page with an October 27th release date.
Nice.
For the new Wolfenstein.
Way to go, Amazon. I like it.
Amazon.
It was immediately taken down, but it was too late for the cash.
So those are kind of too, like, I want to see them. Those
I'm
are
hyped
cool.
for both, man.
Yeah.
Dude, Evil Within 2, awesome. New Wolfenstein, gimme. Like, that. Yeah, that's gonna be good. But hopefully they'll be shown a lot tonight. We'll have to see.
Yeah, I want to see some new announcements of some new IPs, but we'll talk about all that and preview it all tonight for sure. At 11:30 Eastern, late as fuck. What is that? 5 hours from now? No.
Yeah.
4 hours from now. 4 hours from now, we'll be back live.
I gotta get some sleep, man. I'm so tired.
I gotta eat some food, so I'm gonna go eat dinner, and then we'll be back.
As a shout out to any potential people that plan these things in the future, because Bethesda changed their time, there was an article written today that still says the wrong time. Please stick to your times, guys. Like, there's been so much confusion over this move. Like, timers weren't updated properly. Articles didn't update their times, so people were... oh, man, it's been a mess.
It has been a mess. I almost forgot. Let's do some shout-outs. I think this is Jericho. Nope, it's Tally. Go ahead.
Hey!
All right, y'all, what's going on? It's Tally, twitch.tv/Tally, resident MMO geek and nerd. I'll be here for the next couple of days with JP, Co, and the crew doing some E3 stuff. And, well, I mean, JP just can't get rid of me, so I just kind of force my way into this show every year. And, but, yeah, hope you guys catch the channel when we're not doing this E3 stuff every year. And hammers up.
Thanks for coming on. Jericho, thanks for getting off a plane and hopping on the show.
What can I say, man? I'm dedicated. Thanks for having me. I'll be on for Bethesda as well as the 2 pressers tomorrow, so I'm excited to see what's up. If you guys want to check me out, I will not be streaming. I'm watching the U.S. versus Mexico game. Go United States. we gotta take this one home. And outside of that, this was a good press conference. I enjoyed it, so see you guys tonight.
Sounds good. Last but not least, Ko, thanks for coming back. Do some shout-outs, sir.
Well, as always, a big thank you to JP and a huge shout out to TOWELLIE and JERICHO. A lot of fun today watching all these releases. And yeah, a great conference. So anyway, big thanks to you guys for watching. We'll be back for Bethesda in a little bit. If you're new and you haven't met you yet, I'm Ko. Hello. I stream every single day at my channel and would love for you to stop by and say hi. But we've got a lot more E3 ahead of us, so hope to see you over the next couple days for all that fun stuff.
Sounds good. All right, that's it. We'll see you guys later tonight for Bethesda and tomorrow for Ubisoft and Sony. Yeah. And then there's a PC Gaming Conference tomorrow at like 1 or something, which I think me and Ko might check out, but it's not going to be official restream. And then Nintendo on Tuesday, which Ko definitely won't check out, but I might look at. Because I want to see
I've got Battlegrounds to play.
I got to see the new Mario.
No, thank you.
Yeah. That's it. We'll see you guys tonight for Bethesda. We're out. Bye-bye.